too much
start.
eye contact. Tell me.
What do you mean
telling
it's
me
too
that
much eye contact?
He was looking at me and said he's cute.
You want to start
Like
the
he didn't say
intro?
I was cute, but he
We'll
was
ignore
saying
him.
himself was cute.
Yeah, but we always start it this way, don't we? Fuck. I forgot.
Welcome.
Welcome.
The Rejects of the Round Table. My name's Aaron.
My name's Adam.
My name's Brandon.
I had to point at him for that.
And please send help,
Yeah.
because Adam's here again.
How come I didn't get to do the intro on our podcast?
Nah, we just fucking went for it. We just ran. But hang on, yours isn't released yet because you know why. Alright? So-
All right, let's talk about that.
No,
We can go back on that topic
no, we can't go.
about how much we love our jobs.
Even that's a little bit too
Yeah, well,
on
that's
the
been
nose.
cut out.
Yeah, that's
Well, I don't know.
More
if
editing
I'm
for
gonna
you.
time mark that.
It's going to be another duck quack. What's the stupid
Another.
sounds you've been using? I haven't listened
Quack.
to it.
It's a quack.
It's a
You haven't
quack.
heard it yet because I haven't released that one.
Hey, that episode's good.
Big stretch, baby girl. What are you doing, Nala?
Alright, stop talking to you.
Talking to a cat.
You know what? Don't worry. Did I have
Okay.
my tea already?
No, it's mashing, all right?
Would you call that mashing?
I call it mashing. So
I just
what,
call
What
it.
is
no,
it? Well,
what-
It's
hold
just
on,
mashed
hold
like
on,
a
no,
potato.
I would just call it.
You're
Pour it in
thinking
my
as in
fucking
mashed
cup.
potato. What do you do to hops? You mash hops to
I've
make it into
never
a
had a
brew.
hop in my life. What am I
No.
going to do with it? I've never had a hop.
Have you drank beer?
Hold up,
Have you
hold
drank
up.
an IPA?
I like hopping.
Shut up. Anyway, just straight up. No, but if you what do? You when you
Oh,
mix
no.
and you make like gin or you make whiskey or you make beer or you make
A
ales.
mixer?
Yeah, no. You make a mash. A mash is all the raw ingredients mixed into hot boiling water. So what do you do with tea?
I don't mix gin with hot
No,
water.
no. When you in the process of making
It's not
gin,
a raw
the
product.
flavored gin.
But I'm not making. What is your? What is
The concept is you put all your raw materials into a fucking sack, a Hessian
Wait,
sack,
Nala.
and then you wait. Get out of it. Stop.
Cat's attacking the food.
Stop. Anyway, thank you.
like-
I was like, "Where you going?" And then I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh
sugar
yeah,
rush.
she is fucking on it.
I was gonna watch, but I should probably do something.
She's not allowed to eat fucking shit because no.
Don't come back,
You
it's
don't
alright.
fucking- Don't you dare. All right, I'll be back.
Counts maneuver. Alright, so now that we've got rid of him, we can talk about what we really want to talk about.
Not mashing. tea.
Not mashing tea.
Doesn't that sound so aggressive though? You're like squishing the
That's right, I'm
crap
gonna
out
mash his tea.
of- Is the tea
It's
now
like an
mashed?
esche.
No, it's not mash.
It's just
You
like
need
an
around
essay. It's
about
like, hey,
5
bruv.
minutes to mash.
Can you?
Bro, let me mash.
Is mashing a verb? Can you be mashing tea?
Yes, you can mash.
But you're
tea.
not doing anything.
No, you.
What
Okay,
about-
so
Did
you
you
have-
mash it? Or is it mashed already?
no.
Is it pre-mashed or your
technically,
post-mash?
Once you put all the raw ingredients into a sack and you let it ferment or soak inside the brew.
Yes,
What's, this
that's
gonna,
how-
what's this got to do with gin?
Yeah.
Who puts gin in a sack?
Why are you
do
talking about
make
how
gin?
babies are made?
I don't
No,
know.
you're just wrong. Yeah, what?
That isn't
how
in
do
a
you-
sack. The placenta. Oh my god, babies are mashing.
Babies are mashing.
You put the baby
You
in the
mash the
fucking
baby.
sack and you bash the shit out of it. Anyway.
No,
welcome,
mash-
welcome to
mash,
South
yeah.
Korea.
Next time I don't know, I get another nephew or niece or something, I'm like, it was mashed. Congratulations on your mashing.
That sounds like we're referring to something else.
Anyway,
Mashing.
so when you're making gin, right? You get all the raw materials like the juniper berries and all the cinnamon
God.
and whatever else.
Mashing is smashing without the S.
I'm actually
You know, you
gonna
can
kill
pretty much, as long as you have yeast, you can make anything out of into alcohol.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying the
great.
process before that with
We
the
should do
raw
it with Monster.
materials. No, someone's done that already.
I know.
It's fucking
I know that
disgusting.
YouTube channel.
They
It's
did
great.
it out of
I know that
wine.
YouTube
They made
channel too.
wine, didn't they?
Yeah.
That I think they made they made
Oh, no, it
they
was
made
like
a
a-
wine and they also made a honeyed mead as well.
Yeah, it's mead.
Oh.
Because they put yeast in it and made it
Mm.
into a yeast brew. But anyway, when you make a pure straight
distracting him.
alcohol, you technically ferment or you
We're
get all
talking
the...
about tea.
Yeah, I know, but it relates to it because the saying comes from you have your mash, which
So
is your
Is
collection.
there a
of-
filter inside of that pot?
Yes, there is a filter inside that pot. If there was no filter, then it's just a
What's
brew.
the difference between mashing and brewing?
So a mash is the raw materials collected together to put inside the brew. So the brew can be anywhere.
Oh, so
from...
mash is just shit.
Mash is just the raw materials. So your raw leaves.
So
of
you
tea,
can't mash then.
You can mash because
'cause you
if
can't-
you're using raw material to make something
But
into
you're
a brew,
just saying mash. The word mash refers to materials. Isn't that what you're
the
saying?
raw materials
Yeah.
when they are being
So they're not
brewed
brewing anything.
into
Oh,
something.
they are being brewed. So
Yes,
That's just
Ah.
brewing, isn't it?
No, because
up.
if you have...
Let's end this argument. We'll just call it mashing brewed.
I'll
I can
call it a
accept
brew. I fucking give up.
Or brewed mash.
I'm about half a shot away from just fucking pouring an ounce of liquor. Fuck
Here,
this.
do you want some?
No,
Yeah.
not touchy touchy.
What would you like over here, sir?
No.
The collection. The brewed mash. The brewed mash ready.
What
Maybe.
what other alcohols can you? You have like a Long Island, right, for iced tea. What other? I haven't had tea with any other alcohol.
Pretty much pour whatever you want.
I don't know what you'd mix with it though. You wouldn't mix Jacks or gin or something like that.
You can mix gin with tea.
Yeah.
And put ice in it, make it a gin and tonic, basically. A gin tea.
Gin tea.
I don't think I've ever had that.
You don't want it.
There are not many things you want to mix with tea, to be honest. Gin's fine. Forms of vodka.
Yeah, you're gonna get the strongest one.
Forms of
'Cause
like
I
vodka
like
and
my
brandy.
tea strong.
Yeah, I know you do. And also you get the least.
I get the nothing in it.
I'll go make another one because this one's basically done anyway. I'll be back.
So Aaron and I will have a podcast to
You're a
ourselves. The
fucking-
host is leaving us.
The host just kicked his cup of tea.
No, I didn't want. Shut up. It's fine. It's fine.
Hey, you know the rules. 10%. Yeah, you gotta suck up 10%. Them's the rules.
Where did this rule come from?
I don't know. It's been too much drinking over the years. Too much stupid things.
News to me. It's like you're gonna start playing Buffalo with the tea.
I drink right-handed. Sean and I have this like fear of
Oh,
each
you're
other.
left-handed. That's right.
Yeah.
You're one of those people.
But Sean and I have a fear that we both now drink with our opposite hands. So
Does that now make it your
that's what I was
dominant?
gonna say. But like, then that's the argument of like, is that now my dominant hand? But it's not because I do everything left-handed. I still drink left-handed.
But Buffalo would refer to your dominant drinking hand.
Yeah. Now my
So-
dominant drinking hand's become a right hand.
But
But
what if you?
but new people don't know that, so it's fine. I just go, I drink left-handed normally. I got my cup in my right hand.
So you lie.
I lie. Sean knows.
So the only one who can call you out of your lie is your other mate who's in the lie
Who's
with
in
you.
the lie with me because he does the same thing. But no one knows. Great.
Right. And this fear, I don't think it's embedded in it. How often are you getting called out Buffalo?
When Sean and I were like 18, 19, 20. all the
Oh,
ti-
Steve, this is like getting into your childhood.
yeah,
this is like
all
you
the
think
time.
you're a
This is my
counsellor about
early adult
this.
years. This is before I became closer to 30.
We're having a
kid.
counselling session with Aaron, Mr. Adam, because he's got some deep rooted fears about the word buffalo.
It scares me. It should scare you too. You're gonna make me buffalo tea.
How do you know that he's just left-handed? Oh,
He's also deep rooted fear.
Do you drink now with the opposite hand? Well,
When
go, you're not on the microphone.
just start talking about it. You're like, Adam, you're gone. I'm back. Should be a deep rooted fear for you too. It should just be in all
get drunk more often.
all Gen Y. What are we? What generation are we? Gen Y.
You're like nearly 30 though, so
Yeah,
you're
but
like
I didn't make it to millennials. Right. I missed out by a year.
Oh, so I'm in the same generation as you.
Yeah. I found out the other day that like 15-year-olds are in the same generation as us.
Yeah, Bailey
Yeah.
is. Yeah, my younger brother. Yeah.
Because the teacher said that to me. It was like, you know, they're all in the same generation as us. I was like, fuck.
But Brayson's different. His my youngest brother, who's turning 15 this year. He's like, what is it? It's like Gen 1 or something like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember what
They
the
are.
generation name is.
Because I think it's like maybe 27 up or something is like millennial. I think it's 98 or 97 or something. Something like
Wow, so Brad, my older brother,
He's a millennial.
is he actual?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. Because my brother is.
Yeah, and he's what, like
He's
a year
30
older
now.
or something?
Yeah, he's 30 now. Poor guy. What he said to me
30.
before I turned 26. He's like, you're closer to 30 now.
Yeah.
No, I am.
I had this conversation with Adam too. I said, all right, look, 19, 20, 21, early 20s, right? 22, 23, 24, you know, your
Yeah,
20s.
You're questionable.
25, 30, that's it.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
done.
You're just 30 plus.
I'm
that's
30
it.
now.
You're peaking.
I'm done.
downhill.
Life's over.
You know, get that will written up, pick out your coffin, your gravestone, and all that stuff. It's done.
Because I've been doing my job for a while. I know a lot of teachers quite well. A lot of them have turned 30 while like they've been working with me. I'm like, it's fine. You got new life when you're 30. When life starts again, like you'll survive.
That sounds so funny. Do you know, Speaking of being old and in your 30s and stuff, I had this weird moment. I was at Brayson's open day, my youngest brother's open day for school, and I was meeting with some of his teachers. I thought these teachers look kind of young, the sort of younger teacher. I remember when we had some younger teachers too. We had Miss, the one that you were always attracted to. I can't remember her name. Was it Groki or something
Yeah,
like
probably
that?
not.
Anyway, and then I ended up speaking to my mum about it later, and she was like, "Yeah, that like teacher that you were speaking to, she's like 20." I was like, "Younger than me? What?"
It's crazy because I get that now. When I sort of first started my job, like the teachers were older than me. Now I'm older than a lot of them as well. Like
That's so
especially on school
strange.
camps, you don't get a lot of older teachers really come.
It didn't
A lot of
feel like
younger
that in
stuff.
school. Hey, I felt
Yeah.
like if you weren't a student, you were 50.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what it felt like.
It's like Beck Mason's still at Lakeview, so
Beck. Oh, Miss Mason.
Yeah, Mrs. Mason.
You don't talk to teachers about like their first name. We
I
don't
have
do.
to now.
I still could. I think I could do that. You're at the pub with them or something. You'll be like, "I'll get Miss Mason a
I'll get Miss Mason.
vodka martini."
Chicken pint. True, actually. Probably drank with some teachers. Outside of school, netters.
Is it like that though? When you go, well, you don't go onto the you're not on campus, are you? You're always
No.
out. Because you always hear the rumours of when they're in campus in their teacher's
Oh,
room
no,
and they're all just getting plastered.
No, not that, but they bitch about students real well.
Oh,
I
you
love
would.
being in teacher
I bet they're
bitches.
the biggest gossips of the school.
Especially when I know the teachers well enough and they're just bitching about a student. And you're like, I fucking love this because I know what kid you're talking about. I've had that kid 3 years running and he's just not changed.
All right, I'm back.
I always, so funny in my job, I can always tell when a kid's going to have an issue. Especially like a Nick. Like, kids that are named like Nick or like Liam or, I don't know, like Jack or something,
Aaron.
always have a bit of an issue as a kid. It's just that name.
What's an issue? What do we be specific?
Retarded.
Just, no, okay. We don't say that word.
Hey, isn't that edited out?
No. I like to say what I like to say. I don't care about that.
That's
word.
another quack.
No, it's not quack. No.
No,
because-
it's just like
no,
behavioural.
Fuck you, it's not quack.
hang on. This quack, is it just like a free to use crack? Crack.
Crack. Yeah, sure. Just smash it up, put it in a pipe. Fuck it, and let's go.
But like, is it not like? Can we make our quack that you use for the rest of your editing? Can I just make
Yeah, can I just be like,
an MP4 of a
I'll just
quack?
be like,
No,
quack.
it's already pre. Fuck no. I'm gonna sound sample that. But anyway. No,
that's
it's
5%
literally-
interest, please.
It's literally just a.
Yeah, I want the royalties for that.
Well,
10%
your
the rest of my
royalties
life.
is like if you get on or not. Anyway,
Well,
Um,
okay.
it's just a pre-edited thing that I've put in there. But
I was
yeah.
the fourth invite for today, so
You invited yourself.
I
What are you
did.
going on about?
I think that makes you invite number one.
Yeah.
Then, 'cause no-
Yeah.
Adam was talking about it. I'm like, yeah, I'll come. He's like, what? I'm like, I'll see you now. There's no shame at my age.
That was literally it. I was talking about how I invited Baxter, invited you. You said you were busy, Brandon, and then Aaron was like, "Yeah, I'll see you there." And I was like, "Okay."
Can't say no to me.
No, I can't.
I'll be here.
But no, so far so good.
You'll literally be like, you can't come, and I'll be on at your front door.
Yeah, no, you will be. Oh yeah, here's the jade that I was talking about before.
Oh, I have seen that before.
Yes,
You
Taylor was
guys-
showing me.
you
Where,
guys
how
have
come you
seen
don't ever wear it? Like, why aren't you dressing up for us, Adam?
Because that jade is like $120.
That's more reason to wear it.
Yeah, I know. I'm not fucking wearing it. Like, where am I gonna wear it? Like, wear it out where?
When you come shoot stuff at my...
You
I
could-
don't
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
It almost like from Moana, it looks like Maui's weapon.
That's what I said.
It is,
You
yeah,
could
it's
just-
official.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you could just be
Why
walking
do you
around.
know? You don't have any younger siblings. What do you know?
I watch all the Disney movies, man.
Oh,
No, no,
my
no,
man.
You should have seen me in
No, you gotta
Disneyland.
remember,
God damn.
He has a girlfriend. He has a girlfriend, so he has to watch.
No,
all
no,
the-
no. I don't
No,
have
no,
to.
the, girl,
Okay, so
the,
you're
girl-
like,
the
I-
girlfriend is the excuse to go
Yeah.
see him in cinemas.
I-
That's what it is.
I am the excuse.
Yeah, fair point.
Like me at Disneyland. There's the Tangled bit at Disney Sea in
That was
Tokyo.
so good, eh?
And there's like a journey ride. And I was like, to Georgia and Lachlan, I'm like, we're lining up for 80 minutes for this. Like, I
80
want to do
minutes?
this.
Is that too much?
Because
light,
Georgia
or is
wanted
that
to as
fine?
well. What a ride. Loved it.
Was this in Japan?
Yeah. This is in
Bloody
Japan.
hell. Was it the rides in English?
No.
That
That's
was
the
Japanese.
issue, is there's a lot of singing and stuff, but you just got no idea. 'Cause it's in
Are
Japanese.
they like same beat and everything
Yeah.
as like the normal ones?
Yeah. So you can like, if you know the song, you know.
Sorry, not normal ones. As the English
As
ones.
the English ones. As the English
that's-
version. That's a white guy thing to say. What?
You need to be turned down just a little.
What? No, I'm not that bad.
All right, well then back the fuck up.
Okay, my bad. This is why Lachlan needs to sit here.
I know. Normally you get the most quiet person
Quiet
to sit
kid.
there, Second
Oh,
loudest.
you
goes
were
there.
right. I do. need
Yeah,
it.
that is.
Yeah, you're
You're
peaking
getting up
in the
there.
yellow. You see,
That's peaking real bad.
you're fine. You're just touching yellow.
Challenge accepted.
Just,
Let me go
We're
louder.
filling up that bar, isn't it? Right into the red.
no,
Isn't that what you're meant to do?
because then I have to edit it. I don't want to fucking edit it.
Is that a quack or is it? What do you do then?
No,
You just
I-
turn us
I
down.
just actually just cut out the audio and just fuck it off.
So has your tea mashed?
My tea is mashing. Thank you very much.
So the brew
I
hasn't
thought it was brewing.
No,
Didn't we decide this?
The raw materials are mashing in the
No,
brew.
we agreed that it's mashing brew.
Wait, what? So you've got these materials.
the
What's
raw
the
materials.
what's the brew?
The brew is the liquid.
Yeah, so it's once it's brewed.
So brew is
once
just
it's
hot
mashed-
water.
Yes, or it can be hot spirits.
Mate, you're changing the rules on me.
I'm not changing the rules.
Hot spirit.
Wait, do you mean like physically hot? Or are you talking like
No.
spicy?
When you get like for the distilling process, right? You have to put it through intense heat to distill for the evaporation. Correct.
Mhm.
So when you have
Aaron's
the brew,
lost interest. He's on his phone already.
when you have the brew,
Stop listening.
right? The brew is the liquid or the alcohol that is being refined, right? Pardon me, that is being refined, right? And then the mash is what you put inside the brew to give it its flavor, right? So it's like the tea bag in the hot water. So the brew is the hot water, the tea bag is the mash.
So what is brewing?
So brewing.
What does
is
that
the,
mean?
Brewing is the process of releasing the mash's actual raw materials into a
So
liquid
mashing
form.
isn't a thing.
No,
Brewing.
mashing is a thing because you need the raw materials in the mash to put inside the brew
But it's not- but the-
while it's hot. If you put it in cold, you can do a cold brew, but it's a little bit harder because it doesn't release the
Using
flavor.
The word brew. You can't be mashing because
If
you're
using-
brewing.
If you're using raw materials inside a brew, then therefore the brew is continuously processed to create the alcohol,
I might
right?
just start having a conversation with myself
Yeah, I know.
about brewing.
But do you? Am I wrong?
I don't know. At this point. I'm just confused.
Just Google it. Fuck it. I'll let you watch the documentary channel or something. Fuck it.
I'm
I
gonna
give up.
say it's
I
sort
give
of
up, man.
like materials are mashing the brew.
There you go. Done.
Materials are like mashing
Wait,
in
I'm
a
letting-
brew.
What?
No, I'm letting him have a go now. So
That's how I sort of understand.
They never taught me this in chemistry.
no, because you learnt boring chemistry with numbers.
I learnt
and letters.
titrations. They're so exciting.
No, you learnt numbers
If
and
you
fucking letters.
replace
I
the
learned how to
word
make meth.
material, the mash is mashing in the brew.
Okay.
I was not
Well,
ready. For
you
that.
need to move that.
What an intro. That was fantastic.
Hold on, hold on,
We're
hold on. Do you want
starstruck.
tea?
What's that?
Do you want tea?
Oh, I'm good for tea, thanks.
You need to move that out your way,
Alright,
put it up on there, and then
we
we need to turn this on.
already
Do you
medium.
want to rotate so I'm over there because it's a shorter seat?
We'll
Yeah.
see.
Good intro for my first time on the podcast.
Have you not been?
No.
Well, technically I haven't either.
No.
Alright,
You
hold up.
haven't been released because
is,
you know
um,
why.
You go next.
This is technical difficulties, all right.
So- Well, we've got 6 in waiting so far. We've released 2, and we've got another 6 waiting.
Oh, good God.
So hang on, and then just need to turn it off and mute underneath that one, and then Brandon, you're on.
Am I on?
Yeah,
Am I
you're
too loud?
peaking a little bit. Maybe turn that down a bit more.
Back a little bit or?
Yeah, back a little bit. You might be able to do
Is
that.
that better?
Yeah, that should be. Maybe go. Yeah, just leave it there. Fuck it.
You're right.
That way?
Yeah, just because it's picking up Adam.
Oh, Adam,
Hello,
stop
hello.
talking so loud.
Fuck off.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys, am I speaking into it or am I not?
Yeah, you are.
Yes. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good.
So don't I'm
like
not too loud.
You're
Front
turned
facing.
down quite a bit.
Blue light
Legal.
facing you. So curl it around.
Anyway, because you've just heard a bunch of jibber jabber, because Adam is
It's
hopeless
like-
No, up.
about mashing
It's
his
like
brew.
front.
Oh,
front
it's like-
facing.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep, yep, yep.
There we go.
Let's get Baxter in on that
Gotcha.
conversation.
All right,
Alright,
Lachlan, let's talk about this.
What are we doing? What are we talking about?
We're arguing about this pot of brew.
Oh, hang on.
Hold on,
Let's
hold
back
on,
up.
hold
We're
on,
gonna
hold on, hold on.
introduce him,
Let's
mate.
introduce him first. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome back to the Rejects at the Round Table.
fuck's sake.
This is now the start.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not fun.
So 4.0.
Hi, Baxter.
G'day.
Welcome to this. Introduce yourself. Fucker.
G'day guys. Everyone calls me Baxter. We'll stick to that, so then I'm nice identifiable.
What do you identify as?
CFS apparently.
a fucking problem. That's what I identify as.
A lemon? Like,
Lemons.
like a soft one that's sort of like...
that's
Or are you like a
not-
Shrek? It's like you're an onion. You got multiple layers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Multiple layers.
What
to
a
me.
fucking movie.
I'm only a retard on the outside.
God, that word's been used again.
Another quack.
Look at the board.
That's okay. We're okay, Baxter.
Wait,
We're
there's a
fine.
board?
Look
yeah,
at
there's
what
a
Adam's
board
not-
of things
not
that we're
allowed
not
to
allowed to
say.
say.
Oh, whoops. Okay.
Can you
No,
just
no,
read
no,
them
no,
all
no,
off
no,
for
no.
us?
Okay.
Hold up. Don't actually say it because I cannot be fucked editing. Go.
Yeah, he's already going to have to quack.
Okay, so we're
Quack,
not
quack,
allowed to
quack, quack.
say the word retard.
Alright, that's another
I'm
quack.
just gonna cut from here
Oh,
on.
politics. Don't be Adam.
Yeah, Adam's the issue.
Oh, why can't we talk about vegans?
Because Adam...
I got told off last time.
Me!
No, fuck them. You know what? They might be able to fight us on it if they ate more protein.
Mute him.
The room doesn't all collectively agree on such things.
The room is now divided.
So back onto mashing.
Baxter. Okay, here, you can be a third party in this. Now, what
Is
do
it
you
a third
do?
party or a fourth party? now?
Fourth party now. Well, it's third because I need someone on my
No, I'm
side.
a third party perspective because
I gave
believe
up.
in the argument.
Yeah, exactly.
I
There you
ended
go.
the first argument and then they started again, so I gave up and sat on my phone.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Anyway, so when you
Frustrating is
put
we're dumb as each other. Like we're not getting anywhere.
Yeah, I know. My IQ has already
That
dropped
was
2
meant to
points
be
since I entered
supportive.
the
You,
room.
did you hear that? He just said he knew.
shut the
Yeah,
fuck up.
he knows that he knows that your materials are mashing in the brew.
Speaking of,
Wait, I beg your
That's
pardon.
fine. So when you have a brew, right?
Mm,
When you put raw materials into that brew,
yes.
you call the raw materials a mash.
Yes, because you mash it into the water to release the flavors.
I thought that was brewing because he's saying it's.
No,
sorry, you go
brewing
ahead.
is
No,
the
okay, so
liquid.
brewing is using just simple tea bags.
I haven't disagreed. this
because
whole
you're
time.
letting the flavors
Yeah.
infuse and brew into the hot water.
That's a different thing. Infusing. Why can't we all use one word? Why are we doing
It's not as
things?
simple as that.
Because look, the British knew
this-
their shit. They knew
They knew how to fucking make tea.
You
they
used
knew how to
past
make
tense,
tea.
it's
They
correct.
just could not collectively agree on what
Was it?
words to use. And as everyone in this room knows, English
You'll be
is not
funny,
a
right?
language. It is three
We
languages.
just use it all again and
standing
Brandon
on each
doesn't
other's
know.
shoulders, wearing a trench coat, pretending
you,
to be
sir.
one.
It's actually nice tea.
What are the other
This one
two?
should
What
be-
are all? What language?
Latin, French.
Thank you.
English is
Yeah, that's fair.
an absolute Frankenstein,
This one's
hate fuck child of all the
Black
languages of Europe.
I get that though, because like I've obviously Duolingo
It's
learned,
just
so
like
I don't know
side
anything.
conversation.
But like you
I
look
know,
at the
it's-
I would love
similarities
to
between like
listen to this
Spanish,
in the
Swedish,
podcast.
and
I gotta put
French
this
and
away.
English, and they're like
Yeah.
there's
That's
so many
alright, you
similarities.
should
There's
be
so
fine.
similar.
It's mainly
Oh
because
no,
they worry
absolutely.
about
Well, you have to
bullshit.
Yeah.
think all languages
You have
at one
to-
point derive from these two. All languages at one point
You have to
derive
check it
from
up.
Latin. Well, not all
Yeah,
languages,
yeah.
but majority of the Western world derive from Latin,
Can technically
and then that has then spread
and put
upon
it into
you know
that.
French
Like,
and
yeah,
German
yeah,
and
but they just get
English
fucking
and
weird.
Norwegian,
There's
and
no
it's
point.
all
Do it next
yeah
time.
been confuddled
Well,
from
It's not really
separation.
fine. Like,
Australia,
we
it's
had
not
it
that
on
much. But I
same
suppose
before
even
when
like in
it wasn't
Australia,
too
a
bad.
lot of the
Those
Aboriginal
original
groups all had different
books.
languages too. Because I was going to say,
There are
It's turned out quite a bit,
thousands
so.
of different Aboriginal dialects across the whole of Australia.
you knew some, didn't you, when you were
Yeah.
in Swan Hill?
Mm,
Yeah.
There's
Adam knows.
So what native what do we call them? Tribes, mobs? What was
well, it depends on where you are. Some people like to say mob, some people like to say tribe, some people like to say gang or whatever. Like it really depends on who
yes,
you're
the white
talking
people.
to. No,
Mob sounds
actually,
bad from the
it's
white
pretty
people.
interesting. But
No,
yeah,
Aboriginals call themselves mob.
Mm.
Like so one thing I learned during the course that I'm not going to name because it can then identify me again, is that a lot of the time you like Aboriginals
Identifiable.
will see another Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander.
Be
and
like,
go,
what
"Hey,
mob you from?"
Hey, what mob you from?
yeah, and then as
Oh,
soon as you
yeah.
tell them, depending on
sounds
where you
cool.
are,
Yeah,
you're
and then
gonna,
that's how you know. All right, is it going to be love or is it going to be war?
yeah, you're either gonna get curb stomped or you're gonna just be like,
Exactly.
fine.
Hey, brother, your grandfather killed my grandfather.
You know,
Don't
in my head
joke
right
about
now,
that shit. I
'cause I
actually
stopped
had a
listening.
whole-
Yeah, I know you did. That's where I got it from.
If
was
I
from
stopped
you.
listening, we went from bloody mashing
Yeah, I know.
materials to
Somehow
mob.
we just
to me making a horrible racist Aboriginal.
we just skipped the whole colonization series about this. Just skipped it straight. Went from mashing to colonization. Skipped that. Went
You know what?
straight
If they
to
didn't want to be,
Related though, it's
Yeah,
if
I
they
know.
didn't want to be colonized,
All right.
they should have made their own guns.
All right, so full circle. That is quacked.
Wow.
It's not my fault. My ancestors were better at warfare.
It's not your fault. I agree with you with that.
Thank
Like,
you.
it's not yours fault, but you know.
I just read the rules.
Wow.
Adam,
What's your
this is,
comment, Aaron? There.
This is gonna be locked in the vault.
This is gonna be very interesting. So I want you to back that mic off. Just one more like fist.
Like push it.
Yeah, good.
Yep,
good.
right there.
That's
Happy
that
with
should
that?
be. Hang on, is he peeking? I want you to.
No, he's
talk.
alright.
Yeah, he's
Almost
fine.
speaking.
No, we want to
The
hit
goal
yellow.
is to get in the red
No, we don't
constantly.
wanna hit the
That's what
red.
you want. Yeah.
I told you he would do it.
I know.
I made the joke. I watch him walk in and go,
Oh,
"Wee!" I'll just wait for it.
The chism has a
If you know that, man.
System has awakened.
Great.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no.
Cool. Oh, welcome
good?
to the podcast, Lachlan. Let's get us all banned immediately.
You want to listen? He's alright. I'm fine. You're fine. I don't know about you.
We don't know.
Well, you can't
Yeah.
listen back, can you?
Well,
Yeah.
unless I unplug you and do some bullfuckery with
No,
that,
no.
and
then
then
stuffing
then
up
it'll
other
stuff something else
stuff.
up. So
We
Yeah,
won't
after he updated it.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, okay, so hang on. We got
No,
everything
no,
set
no,
up,
no.
and then I updated the PC, and then we lost everything. Then I had to redo it. Yeah, solid.
Sounds about our speed.
Sounds like Adam.
It was all you too. We didn't contribute at all. This was all you.
Shut up.
I sat
So what's
back
it like
pretty-
being the Jamie of the podcast? Hey, Jamie, pull that up for me.
I don't pull anything up. I just make random shit up.
Anytime I have issues with my computer now, I'm just gonna ring you. It's like, hey, tech
IT
support.
And I will
Hang on.
just.
But we have another Lachlan who literally works in IT.
I was literally going to say, I'll just, divert you off to him.
Oh my god, you're the administration chick.
Yes! He's a receptionist.
from the IT crowd.
That's hot. Fucker.
That's all
I
I'll
should
think
hope
about
so.
now.
It's got boiling water in it.
Yeah, but it's a fucking steel pot.
Oh,
So
it's
cast
not
iron?
ceramic.
Yeah, no, cast iron, so it's fucking hot.
It maintains.
I thought it
the
was
heat.
ceramic.
Nah, that's cast
Looks like
iron.
it from here. You're right. Where'd you
It's
get it
hot.
from?
Look, I got that from, I don't know. It was on special. I got it. I like
Oh,
it.
Good God.
Special for a special man.
Special discount for the special boy.
Okay.
Okay, hang on. So we can't say
You okay?
retard, but we can act like retards.
I'm fine with the word.
Is it acting with you though?
I'm fine with the word. If anyone else has a discretion on the word being used, I will gladly beep it out. But if you don't have any sort of bias against the word and how it's used, then therefore I don't give a
See-
flying fuck.
See, the thing is, I believe if we're going to be offensive, we should just make it like Jimmy Carr. Be as offensive
Funny.
as we can, so then that way people know what we're about. They can't say, oh, he was so nice, and then he became cancelable. Nah, fuck your dogs.
Oh, no, not my dog.
Admit
I like my dog. I'm
You
fucked,
can't
thank
try
you.
and cancel us if we do everything in our power to be cancelable.
That is a fair point.
Ugh.
That sounds like a challenge.
Exactly.
No,
and I've
okay,
already
no,
made
no.
it into the challenge.
Because
I don't usually say retard, but I've already said it 4 times in this conversation.
Well, I just
Yeah,
want you to keep
look,
saying
This
it
is
and
where
right
I
at the
don't
end.
care anymore.
Exactly.
That's fair. It's not a word I use anymore. I
Okay.
guess because of my
I
job.
don't think it really matters what
Yeah,
anyone
no,
says
that's 'cause
because
you
we're not all
can't.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you see,
You're
So
that's
it's not a
the
word
kids.
that it's just like
that's the thing.
a part of like
so
nothing I think about. Unlike when I was in school,
So
definitely a word I would have used.
you won't
Oh,
use
so
the
you
word.
definitely did.
Yeah,
So
100%.
you won't use the word, but you don't mind.
I
it
don't
being used
care. I don't
around
care
you.
about the word being
That's
said.
fine. You
but I
will
just-
use the word. You don't care about using
Don't
it.
worry
I
about
work
you,
with prisoners.
I
I've
know.
said a lot.
But anyway, but you know what I mean. Like, if you have a problem with it, then therefore, yes, I will adjust it and edit all
So
this shit.
basically, be an adult and speak up if
Yeah.
there's an issue.
Exactly. Grow the fuck up. Have a conversation. Don't go run
I
up to
don't know how.
bosses. He said it me.
I'm only 26. I don't know how.
Wait, what?
I'm only 26. I can't adult.
Yeah, I know.
Neither
We're
can I.
officially closer to being 50 than we are being born.
That is disgusting.
Shut
Why
up.
did you say that? That is horrible.
It's also
It makes us sound more adult.
No, I hate that.
fine. It's just closer to 30 than 20 as well.
His sounds way worse though. 50.
Than
I know.
being born,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ, yeah. Let's say
And it's going to speed up.
We've officially hit our
Christ.
quarter life crisis.
what do I?
You think you're going to live to 100?
Oh,
Fuck
damn.
no.
The
However,
third,
the life expectation.
Ah, yes.
What is the life?
It's the third life
expectation?
crisis.
It's like 80.
In Australia, I think it's
I
like
don't know.
77.
All I know is that all my ancestors drank like fish and smoked like trains, and they all lived into their 90s. I went to my great grandfather's 100th birthday. When I was
Oh,
like
did you get a
fucking
letter
4.
from Is it king?
The
Yeah.
Queen.
Oh, he
Oh,
might
King
have.
now.
I
Queen
think
of
he
the time.
died before the letter made it here. It was
That's
the Queen at
sad.
the time.
My granddad actually received a letter from the Queen, and he
Yeah.
goes, "Well, this is bloody useless." And I was like, "All right."
Yeah, my nan and granddad on my mum's side got it for their 60th wedding anniversary.
Well, yeah, so
Yeah.
From the
out of
Queen.
this group, I'm going to die first because everyone in my family's died at like 60. So
Genital heart failure. That's
Oh,
what
wow.
you got to look forward to.
You've lived your life.
Still
It's good.
cancer.
You're
That's
good
what
to
it
go,
is,
man.
Just cancer.
You've sailed Europe. You've been to Japan and Vietnam. That's all you need.
That's it. I'm there. Yeah, I've retired. I'm off.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
done.
retired. You got a rental property. You're good.
So, Baxter, what do you think about this? Like, the setup's finally done. This poor little fucking laptop is struggling, but
I
it's
can
working.
hear the fans
It
working
is
overdrive.
working.
I've heard the
I
same
can
question
hear
many
in
times.
between the fan rotations, it going, kill me.
You should have
But
seen
it
it when I
works.
first. Should have seen it when I first booted it up. It was like 7 years old. And
Open
it
that
was-
window a little bit more. Please.
What do you mean? It's just hot.
It's hot in here.
Yeah, I know. I told Taylor to turn the air conditioner on, and she hasn't fucking done it yet.
Wait, be nice to your missus, mate.
Yeah, respect if you
Okay,
want
she hasn't turned it on yet. There you go, done. Anyway, so
She hasn't done what I told her.
Adam's gonna get
Okay, that's the next
self-cancelled.
level, right?
He is on the couch tonight.
You really think Adam would win a fight with Taylor?
no,
No, he's,
think
he's
Taylor's
the
winning.
cat house.
the cats wouldn't sleep with me anyway.
I was going to say, you don't have a dog house because you don't have a dog, so he's stuck in the tower.
Yeah, good point.
Trying to cram
I'll just
it
sleep
back
on
Oh my
the
god,
couch.
you're like Rapunzel, letting down my hair.
Oh my God.
Feel
What?
like I'm saving me.
What is this conversation?
Can you
We
please?
have no
Did you let your
actual-
head
There's
down?
been no certain direction with the
No.
conversation. We've circled like through
The
5 different just shit talking.
Only thing we discussed beforehand was like maybe we talk about our pet peeves. That's been it. That's legit the starting into this.
Hi, I'm
Well, hold up.
And this
We,
is what
we
grinds
all have
my
a pet
gears.
peeve in a room.
What?
Oh, hey.
That's right.
Yes, I am the pet peeve.
My pet peeve is Adam.
Why? Oh yeah, my inventory system is your pet peeve. Fucking hell.
Daisy.
Don't
Oh,
get me
you and
started.
your fucking PC players.
What are you?
PC Master
I don't even. I've got an Xbox. I haven't played it. in
I
God
thought
knows
you were
how
a
long.
PlayStation.
No, I've
Oh,
got
I
a
respect you
PlayStation.
now.
But
Mm.
no, I've always been
Mm.
Xbox.
For real.
Yeah.
He's too busy just.
How, were you ever
Doing him.
online with us
Doing
playing
what?
Halo and shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was the
Remember
one
it.
raging because everyone would kill me
won't be
when
on.
I would kill
Oh,
one
by the
of
way.
yous.
You won't.
And everyone was
playing
just gang
Daughters.
up on me
Oh,
and
okay.
absolutely
I'll be on tomorrow.
bend me
I'll play
over.
Kingdom
I
Come
remember. Did we
Deliverance.
play
I don't
Halo
care.
together?
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
six
play
of
Oblivion on my
them, we
Xbox
play
with George's.
Reach.
Fuck, did we really?
That's
I
a
reckon
good
we
point.
played
I did
Reach.
the
That's the one
typical
we played
like
at
Elder
Reach
Scrolls
and
thing
Halo
this morning.
3.
Yeah,
It's like
see, I wasn't
head fire
Halo
around
3
controller.
spec.
Just
Oh,
the
okay,
upgrade
well,
something.
it was you
So I'm like, I
fucking
can't be
Travis
bothered
and
with this level
Greenland.
So just have a like ski
And-
in the
and
corner.
having
Well,
and
there's like
crouch
so
or
there's
whatever.
a glitch you can do where there's like a shrine. And you're all
Wait,
like
has
frozen in
Greenland been
time.
brought up on our
And unless you
podcast- on
activate the
this
quest, they
podcast
move
before?
again.
Our
You can
total
just keep
Asian
hitting them
friends?
because they don't
I think
die.
he's been.
You just level up your
I don't
combat.
know if he's been brought
Or
up.
you can
I
get
don't
them
know.
all into a group
Okay, well,
somewhere, and then you
full
can
context for
crouch
the
and like
listeners at
sneak.
home.
Well,
in
they're
the
getting a
corner,
different
and then just
conversation
move.
over
That's what I was
here.
gonna do
No,
next.
This doesn't make any sense to anyone.
This is
It's
the
two
problem. We are
podcasts.
all so autistic. We just break off into our own separate conversations.
That's fine.
This is like 2 podcasts in one. This is
Yeah.
incredible. Great
Yeah, I
deal.
know.
The viewers,
I'm
listeners are
We-
getting.
we were talking
98%
about-
short. We've just given the readers,
Listeners.
Jesus Christ.
the listeners.
I hear with my eyes. Yes, that works.
I smell colors.
Adam and I talk about.
Yeah, eat those
no,
crowns,
I'm
boy.
pretty sure we're giving the listeners all strokes because they can't pick which conversation to listen to. All they're hearing is.
Yeah, maybe 3 people is the max for a podcast.
Do you know-
Maybe this is what
They're
we've
talking
got.
about light in the background, Elder Scrolls, and then one of them.
No, we're talking
You
about Greenland being our token Asian friend.
Okay.
guys remember when we bought him an electric violin?
Yeah.
He got rid of it. He doesn't
Yeah, I
use
know.
it.
He got
got
rid of it.
ones, He got rid of
That
it.
ungrateful fuck.
Yeah, no, bully him for it. Absolutely.
That's
Yeah,
Do you still have
bullshit, man.
your Jill Zone air fryer?
Yeah, I fucking use that. Shit, I love that thing. That
I
thing's
remember
great.
randomly getting roped in to give me $50 for that.
Oh, did you?
I'm
Oh,
like, wait,
thank you. I didn't know you were a part. I thought it was like Travis and Greenland.
I didn't know I was a
And
part
you,
of it
did you
too.
participate?
I can't remember.
I never got involved in that conversation.
It randomly
But
popped.
Travis doesn't like me, I don't think.
Oh, why not? What'd you do?
I
What
have
he
no
do?
idea. No, all I know is that I keep getting blamed from Gary and from Travis breaking one of his fucking D&D characters.
Wasn't that me that I broke?
Yeah,
one of
you
his
definitely
things?
broke something as well.
It might have been you, but yeah, I keep getting the fucking blame from him for Gary. And
Yeah,
every
'cause
time I
Gary
see
likes
him,
bullying you.
yeah, every time I see him, he's like, I still fucking hate you. I was like, it wasn't me.
Oh, sorry, that might have been me. I know for sure I broke one of his things. And he like handed it to me. He was like, "Don't break it." And within like a second, I broke it. Like it was.
You
It-
see,
Yeah.
that's why I'm scared to like buy like Warhammer 40k fucking sets.
You should be scared because of how bloody expensive they
Yeah,
are.
I know.
It's stupid.
But no, that's my point. I'm
Even-
scared of breaking them.
They're the same price in Japan. I was like, hoping-
Seriously, shit.
Because I walked into some anime stores and like I was looking
Oh.
at the Warhammer sets,
They'll
like
be-
army
they'll be
sets.
cheaper. Nope.
I'm like, they're not cheaper.
No, they're not.
Not at all.
Just do that
hold
Alibaba
on.
riff-off. Just get
No,
those.
Hold up.
Just get your own 3D printer, build your own.
You're into Warhammer, I know that. Are you into Warhammer?
I haven't touched it with a 10-foot pole.
That's fine.
Unlike the rest of you, have
Don't.
lost my virginity.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, are you into congratulations. But that is a stark contrast right there because he's into Warhammer and you're not, and you're saying that. Never mind. Anyway, are you into Warhammer?
I don't know anything about it. I know that Henry Cavill likes it.
Yes.
Good for you. Anyway, so
The king of weebs.
okay.
Yes.
He's not Superman
race?
anymore. How sad.
No, he has been Superman in a hot
Yeah, but
minute.
like, have you seen
I
who?
think it becomes Wolverine. That'd be sick.
The new
Although
Su-
I love Hugh Jackman.
Everyone's
so-
scared of the new Superman movie coming out anyway.
I thought people were
yeah,
actually
yeah.
hyped for it. Because isn't it in the new DC universe now?
Yeah, they've
It is.
rebooted the
They've
DC
rebooted.
universe
Hopefully it's
again.
good now.
They're like 7th reattempt at this point.
Excuse me, I did
Have you
enjoy
seen the
Zack
Flash
Snyder.
movie? The Flash movie.
Oh,
Great.
Get back to it.
I refused.
You said Superman, I got
Absolutely
interested.
refused. Ezra Miller is a piece of shit. Not only that, but just the movie was doomed to fail to begin with.
Oh, you're
How
talking about
do
the
you
Flash movie.
How do you start the Flash movie with the Flashpoint paradox? So, for those who
That's
don't know,
crazy, eh?
the Flashpoint paradox was in the
Hold up,
comics.
I'm going to interrupt. He just said he's got his virginity back now.
I
so-
lost my virginity.
He got his virginity
Hey,
back.
hey. None of that.
Anyway, continue.
So the Flashpoint paradox in the DC comics
I was.
was actually how they rebooted from what they called the New 52 back in 2011 when they pretty much rebooted the comics series. So then you had your young Batman, Superman, pretty much restarted from scratch. They did that with the Flashpoint paradox comic series. Sorry, it was a graphic novel. So it was intended to be the reboot of a universe. And DC Studios obviously doesn't know what the
Bit
fuck
of
they're
overkill.
doing. So let's make the Flash movie the Flashpoint movie because that's apparently the only Flash comic people fucking know about. When there's so many more absolute fucking amazing Flash comics. There was
I'm not mentioning other ways to reboot the universe because it's happened so many times. There's more creative ways to do it that would like done.
yeah, no,
that
but
maybe
but it's
easier to
easy-
translate in the
it
movie
translates
media.
better with film and media with the Flash because it's easy for modern people to comprehend. Oh, okay, he ran back in time, changed the timeline, and that has now branched off into the new timeline. So it's easy for people to understand that because most people have obviously seen Back to the Future, and that's really when that concept was introduced to cinema. Was back in Back to the Future, and DC Comics has just found a way to be able to
It was Hot Tub
implement
Time
that.
Machine for me.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
That's how they should have done it.
Oh, absolutely.
Batman, the Flash, they all hop into a hot tub.
You know what? I'm pretty sure I've seen a video like that on Pornhub. Wonder Woman, gang bang.
Jesus Christ.
No, Jesus wasn't there.
No, that was BC, not AC.
Hopefully we get
Speaking
some
of-
good superhero because even the Marvel stuff's been just so mediocre.
Oh,
Like, we need some
I
good
have
stuff
not
again.
Sorry, that's a lie. The
Yeah.
only Marvel
That's fine.
property I've watched
not peeking,
since
so-
And yeah,
Endgame is
He's
the
also
Hawkeye
doing
show,
Okay,
which
yeah.
I liked.
what?
Hawkeye.
Oh, that was okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
that was okay.
Brave New World.
I haven't seen that yet.
Look, it was okay, but it's not something I'd watch again. Like, there's a few times I'll go, I feel like watching First Avenger or Winter Soldier or Civil War. I feel like watching that.
Yeah.
I do not ever imagine myself going, you know what, I feel like watching Brave New World.
Mm.
It wasn't terrible, it wasn't great. What else? Oh, the new Daredevil Born Again.
Was
Sorry,
that
Father.
good? Because I honestly, like, I've been let down with some of these
I've
series.
seen
now.
a
I
couple
haven't-
series of a couple episodes of it because they've officially made all the Netflix shows part of the MCU now.
Oh.
So it's picking up from the Daredevil
Oh,
from
God, I'm not gonna
Netflix
watch all of it though.
and all that. You don't really have
Well,
to, but it's good. I would highly recommend the Daredevil Netflix show.
I have a few mates that have watched the new Daredevil show. They've really enjoyed it.
I'm
Like, it's actually
enjoying
been a
it so
good
far.
refresh
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
for the Marvel universe. So,
Because it's the same actor, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
same actor.
um,
They brought John. How do you say Bernthal? He's back as Punisher. All sorts. Yeah, no.
and he was an excellent Punisher.
Yeah,
good
he's
choice
an
for him.
Amazing Punisher.
I want a movie,
I watched
though.
Venom.
I want a good.
I watched
Have you
Venom
seen
last
the,
time.
Movie.
what's his name? Tommy. Fuck, what's his name? Not Tom. Is it Tommy Jane?
Are we talking
Hang
actor?
on,
What are we
hang on, I need to
talking?
Google this now. This is where we need Jamie. Jamie, pull that up for me.
Adam,
Well, sadly enough, we
spell
don't.
that for me.
Fuck no.
Oh God.
Have you seen like the 2004 Punisher
Adam.
movie?
No.
No? Okay.
Oh no, I don't think any of us can spell.
No, isn't it great? English is our first language for all of us, and none of us know.
Thomas Jane.
Spell A.
And Tom-
D.
So Thomas Jane was not the original Punisher. Sorry, Dolph Lundgren actually was the original Punisher. The first Punisher movie was Dolph Lundgren. But yeah, so Thomas Jane did the one in 2004 with John Travolta as a villain.
No, for
I
real.
liked it. Yeah. Yeah, no, I like the original Punisher movie.
It's the same with like all these. I don't know. Maybe it's Disney, but like I want a new good Star Wars. Although the Andor series, that's been freaking fantastic.
Apparently, this new season's gone to shit.
I'm enjoying it. I genuinely,
Yeah?
I've
Yeah.
enjoyed the first 3
I haven't
episodes.
watched it yet,
enjoyed.
so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it feels like at Star Wars.
I think it's just like
Okay.
obviously we grew up with less Star Wars and probably less Marvel. Like Marvel Universe sort of started when we were what 8,
Yeah.
So,
2008 or
yeah,
something.
When did,
Yeah, it
when
was
did the Hulk?
2008.
When did Hulk come out? Was it
2008. So
Yeah.
and Iron
the
Man.
Hulk,
Like,
Incredible Hulk
so
and
Marvel
Iron
started
Man.
with us.
Do you know?
No, fuck
No.
you.
So yeah, so the Incredible Hulk and Iron Man both came out in 2008.
I
Yeah.
rewatched Iron Man the other day. Fuck, it's a good movie.
They
I
had
so
love it.
good.
I
They are
love
pumping
it.
out some movies nowadays and shows. You got so
Well, they're
much,
meant to dial-
so
'cause
much Star
Kevin
Wars.
Feige's apparently got more control now, so they're meant to be dialing it back and actually producing stuff that people want to watch.
Yeah.
Allegedly,
Yeah.
but you know
It's-
that might
yeah.
just be jargon.
The
from
new Star
corporates.
Wars trilogy is.
Oh, well, the new Star Wars trilogy you said.
They're so good, aren't they? Kylo Ren.
That would have been amazing if like Ray joined Kylo and they made something different. They were both bad guys, and we started following.
Yeah.
Let's do something different for once. But I don't know. And we're gonna bitch about it regardless. So.
Oh no, I will absolutely bitch about the prequels. The prequels. No, I love the prequels to death. The sequels. I will absolutely bitch about the sequels because look, I enjoyed Force Awakens. When I saw that cinema, I loved
Yeah.
Force Awakens. I saw how it can be drawn parallel to A New Hope, and I was like, oh, all right, I get it. It's a good sort of refresh for the series. But then Ryan Johnson got his hands on it, and The Last Jedi
Yeah.
was a thing. And
I
then
like that he
J.J.
was
Abrams-
trying something different, but it just did not suit what that
It did
series.
not.
What like it just did not. Speaking of the Force Awakens, I did enjoy that too. Because what's his General Hux? I really liked his character. I thought he
Yeah.
was great. He's gotten spitting crap everywhere as he yells at all the new
Yeah, I was going to say,
stormtroopers.
he had his little Adolf Hitler moment.
Yeah, I love him for that.
It will bow to the First Order.
I love
I've
that
even
scene.
seen
I
it.
Yeah, have you
absolutely
seen
love
the
that.
German translation of it?
No.
That's
No shit, he's screaming in German and you're watching it.
So scary.
What are we watching here?
I was sitting in this. Actually, no, I wasn't sitting in the cinema because I don't watch it in German, but watching a little YouTube clip, sitting on the train, looking at it, and all of a sudden my hands popped up. I was like, hang on a second.
Jesus Christ.
People are summoning me.
Wait, what date did you do that? I think it was the same date you were talking about. Hey.
I like how we got there too.
I
know.
see.
But we're not. Oh, for fuck's
But hang
sake!
on,
So
you can
Baxter-
have a- you can
hold
say
on.
whatever.
I was gonna say. So Baxter was the neo-Nazi.
Don't you fucking put that out there.
So hang on. Now,
Good
I
luck in
hope
your
you
golf
all, I hope you all kind of understand my concept of like, if you are okay with the words and the context being put out, I will
It's
not edit.
The whole thing of it's like
I will not edit. This is your problem.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I need to start looking at jobs. Pretty sure I just got fired. Hang on, that's my boss calling me now.
But anyway, I can edit that
It's
out.
the whole
Nothing
thing
wrong
of,
with the
like,
word Nazi.
neutral
It's
views.
part of heritage.
No,
Not
but it's
heritage.
the
Well,
way
it's
you
part of my
use it.
heritage, actually, but it's a
It's
part
not,
of history.
but it's the way that you use it. And if you're worried about your integrity of your company or whatever, or your person for your company, then therefore you tell me to edit it. I will,
Okay,
out
I'm
of goodness of my
unemployed.
heart. You don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck.
Actually, you know what? I think I do need to give a fuck because not only am I a government worker now, I'm a government volunteer.
Well, what do you do? Maybe you shouldn't say.
Oh, shit.
No, don't say it.
Okay, so I
The
will
last
edit.
thing I need is to
Jeez.
hear from myself someone going, "Oh, boss, I heard that
Fuck.
podcast." Fuck.
This might be a later issue
Yeah.
because now I have to edit.
It's just having like political neutral.
Yeah,
It's
no.
Like,
Oh no,
Like-
I'm fine with
say certain
political
things,
chat.
but don't just like,
Don't say them out of context because
Out of
out of context
context
is
or-
what gets people
what's
fired.
gonna-
Like
Yes, exactly.
especially in a
you have to at
government role.
least Yeah, you
I
have to
don't
at
think
least
I've ever
explain
heard
your.
of that. I've heard people panicking about it, but I don't know anyone personally
No.
that's been fired because of what they've said on the internet.
It's
I
just
don't-
like if
yeah.
it's
No, but it has happened.
if it gains motion
But like,
sort of thing.
how extreme? Like, because if you're just taking the piss on the internet, surely everyone would be like, "Oh, he's just being an idiot." Like, it doesn't matter.
No, but then the problem then becomes if people know where you work.
Yeah.
And people identify your place of work with you as an employee, then your boss can go, look,
See,
you're not
that's
representing.
ridiculous.
you're
It's
not
like Elon
representing-
Musk and Tesla. He owns shares of it, but who fucking
He doesn't
like, what?
own it. Yeah, I know.
Because
It's
he
not
owns
his company.
shares,
Don't fucking destroy Teslas because of it.
because he owns shares, he can't be taken out of the board. Obviously, he's the CEO of Tesla or something like that. Whereas me as a worker, it's easy to go, you do not represent our company's values or
And
our
policies.
etiquette.
Yeah.
We cannot have you as an employee anymore.
Do you see where that becomes a problem? Because
Yeah,
like,
but
think
I
about,
wouldn't think that would unless you made a massive public appearance.
No,
I don't think
but
it would
hang on.
happen in like a general.
But
just
it
general
generally
pod-
has, though,
even
like,
on, a Rooster Teeth
podcasts and
podcast
stuff.
when that was a thing. I don't even think you'd get in trouble for that.
yeah, but
would you?
they were employed by the same entity.
No,
They're
I'm
employed.
saying, but I'm saying that scale of podcast. I
Yeah.
don't think you'd get in trouble. But I
No,
could
but
be wrong,
like,
I don't
a
know.
small
I honestly think
scale
it would.
like us.
So if one of those Rooster Teeth members were a part of the government, they probably would have gone shit.
Oh,
Like, it's
absolutely.
like the Misfits.
yeah,
From the
Yeah,
crap they
no.
say.
Yeah.
Any of them were government employees.
but you
would
see,
be
they're
fine.
all self-employed.
Oh,
You see,
people-
where
Exactly,
we're not
they-
self-employed,
And it's
we have the power of being actually, reliable for what we say, being related to that company. Either A, you can use an alias and then not be identified easily, or B, you can use your
I
actual
wonder if you
name
can spin
and be.
that. I wonder if you can. So discrimination's a big thing in,
No,
in
hang on.
businesses. I wanted to say if that's it's discrimination against your point of views. Because if you argue,
Why?
And then it'll be unfair dismissal if you actually
Oh,
get
yeah,
fired
then
over
you
it.
would get
But then
sued.
the
Almost
problem
illegal,
is,
man.
if that is taken to
I
court,
was like, wait a
then
minute.
therefore they will say, due to the ideologies and also to the conversations that this employee is having, we
do
don't
not
feel
represent
comfortable representing him. So therefore, that gives that company grounds to
companies
fire.
don't have a lot of leeway when it comes to discrimination.
Yeah,
though,
but when it
especially
comes
in
to
Australia.
government and that, they just fire people left, right, and center if they
Yeah, 'cause they
aren't
run
in
the
line.
show.
Exactly.
Be in the
So
contract as well about discrimination.
contractor as
Yeah.
well, you're
So
fired.
yeah, I'm not directly
Like
employed by the government, but I'm
contract.
under a contract. So therefore, that even gets even more.
And there is
fucking
always a
loose,
section
like-
in your contracts about discrimination and
Oh,
property
so, like,
Yeah,
you-
but
and-
contracts are so ambiguous.
We
like,
have
we're-
a whole
Mm.
day about working
Right
with
there.
diversity and inclusion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
cultural
I know,
inclusion and everything.
I
These
almost-
minds to go getting into it. They're talking about diversity. It's like I'm gonna go mine coal. What are we doing?
Yeah, diversity there. What are you mining? Coal and iron. Oh wow, great. I'm gonna have to call the iron he her. Like
Yeah.
fuck off. Like, no,
you
oh,
have to
no,
ask.
no. I have to go up to a coal and be like, "Are you ready for me to touch you? Is
No,
it okay that I
you have
touch
to be
you and
proper
drive
about
this
it.
accent to you?"
Adam.
Like,
See,
fuck.
the thing about mining coal is that once you're down there for long enough, everyone's black anyway from the coal dust.
That's a very good point. And if you don't shout, no one knows. Anyway, so
You gotta
no.
do it like
So
a
how
first
do we
aid
actually
episode.
have a topic that we can explain?
No, we don't have a topic. This is all we do.
Oh, so we're just purely talking
Have you not
shit.
listened to any of the episodes yet?
I
Because this
have
is
not.
what it is.
We've
There
got
is-
2 episodes up, and that's it.
There
One's
is one
got 40
episode we have.
One's got 48 views, the first one.
I
Congratulations, everyone. And the other one's got 3 views.
And they're all
pretty
you.
sure
No, I didn't even listen to mine.
hold on. Adam, I'm pretty sure I just heard your computer yell Allahu Akbar because of how fast that is spinning. I'm expecting it to blow up.
No, don't worry about it. It's an MSI computer. It's okay. It's perfectly fine.
It goes forever.
It will just sit there and be like, "Do you want to know how they live in Tokyo? Fast and furious." Just-
This is riding with a white monster. Oh, give it to me.
Very fun. But no, it's the concept of like, as the power of the employee, right? You
Oh,
don't
it's the
have
one that-
many
You do
powers.
not have any power as an employee.
No, you have no powers.
Oh,
You have some,
You
depending.
got a lot of control to deploy.
But then,
yeah.
as a power of
Yeah.
a business, you have a lot more say and a lot more flexibility to hard ass the fucking system. As an employee, you have to do a lot of running around. So, say if I'm relying on you for actual income, and you just go, okay, well, I'm not going to pay you anymore, and then you say unfair dismissal, then therefore you have to go running through all that system. But
And
during
you
that
have
period
to
of time,
prove why the dismissal
Why?
is unfair.
and then it becomes a real big kind of like fuck around shit. This is the problem why
Lawyers love that shit though because it's
Yeah,
they
I
make easy
know,
money.
because
They
it's
make
e-
fucking
it's easy money
money.
on both ends, because either they win the suit against the company, or they win the suit or lose the suit and then tax the person that's going for the suit.
Yeah, either way.
So either way,
lawyers
they're
get paid,
winning.
whether
Like,
they
it's a
win or
win-win for
lose.
them. But then I'm saying it's not. It's a very high risk, low reward for the employee, and very high, no,
Can you
low
explain that
reward.
to people? Because I don't know a single employee that's ever fucking thought that was a low risk. Because there are some people out there that I'm like, oh my lord.
The people that I know that I've worked around, because like we don't have any sort of what's the word, fucking union. So therefore, we're not unionized, right? So therefore, it's like if we fuck up, we are at the will and beckon of like whatever the company says.
I beg your
You can
pardon.
still, you
back
can,
in.
In the beck and call.
Beck and call, will and
you
beckon.
can still go
whatever.
to not safe work. What the fuck's it
Fair
called?
work.
What's
Fair
it?
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you have to become a, like, and then it becomes
anyone
more of
can
a
get a fair work.
one-on-one.
Fair
Oh,
work's
I've
easy.
gone to
harder.
Fair Work and I've never heard back about some of the shit I've
Yeah,
gone to Fair Work about.
like like
Fucking really?
last time
Oh,
I got
shit,
fucked
yeah.
over.
So when I
That's
was,
shit on them because
when
there's
I was-
fucking like.
Are you okay
they're
with
on
the story
board.
that you're about to tell?
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
then go.
absolutely. 'cause
If
I'm
it's all
not-
public record,
Do
we
you
don't
consent?
care.
company anymore.
Do you consent? Ah, yes, I consent.
Well, as soon as I
I
say
don't
yes,
consent.
I feel like I'm about to be trench over the coals. I'm about to have like a bunch of, like 5 big burly guys bust down the door. You said yes. No. So
Bring in
when-
Tyrone, please. Tyrone, where are you?
They call me Bubbles.
Bubbles. Bubbles,
Do you
get your
remember
ass in
Brian
here.
Bubbles as a kid? Because he's out of prison and he wants to see you.
Shit.
Um,
Not again.
anyway, so back on track.
2008 again.
So when I was working at
You're too old for him now.
a franchised restaurant that is very prominent here in South Australia, I let it be known that I wanted to explore my employment options elsewhere. That nothing was set in concrete. It was something that had to be built up to it, but could not. But I was giving them notice, and I was letting them know, and I was thinking I was doing the nice thing by letting them know. The next week they stripped me of all of my shifts. And that was
Wow,
just,
that's shit.
that was
Were you
just
full
before
time,
COVID.
casual, part time?
So here's the problem. I was only casual, but I've been working there long enough that I had the protection of a full-time employee.
Yeah.
So if you work for a place, I think it's longer than
I think
12
it's a
months.
year. Yeah.
Yeah.
10, 12 months. Then you get the same
Benefits.
not the same
It's
benefits
not-
because you don't get annual leave and sick leave and
It's
stuff
not
like
that
You get the same protection.
It's meant to. I'm gonna get this wrong, but I'm pretty. It's not that you get. You don't flat out get it. It's when your contract's renewed, unless it's agreed upon by both parties, that you have to be full time or part time or something like that. It's not. You don't just flat out get it. And this is where it gets murky too,
No,
because people
so-
can say, all right, here's here's your renewed contract. We're putting you as casual, and then you might just agree upon it, not knowing that you have this right to get full compensation.
No. So, because it was casual work, it's not contracted work. I never signed a contract when I was with this franchise. It was.
You would have signed the contract for pay.
No, I did my tax file declaration and all that sort of stuff. But you don't. Not every place you have to sign a contract for. It's only if you're like. Depends on the business. Like I signed one when I had my first job at a franchise fast food. But for that job, no, I never signed a contract. Just for the listeners' information, 2 people have left the room.
They're gonna go pee together or something because
They're gonna hold it for each other.
cross streams.
So I remember reading up for Fair Work that at the time, if you had been employed by that same company for more than 12 months as a casual, didn't have to sign a contract or anything, you got the expectations of full time, such as you get your if you're terminated from work, you need to have a reason why
Oh
you're
yeah,
terminated from
I
work.
still think you get the 2
Little
weeks
things like-
notice and shit like that.
Yep. So because they didn't technically fire me, but they stripped me of all my hours.
Yeah, I've heard of people doing this. Yeah.
So then
It's
that
like you
way
can't be
they
evicted
forced me
for it,
into
yeah.
a situation where, well, hang on, I can't get another job or I can't get on Centrelink. So this was as COVID hit. So it was maybe a month before COVID hit. Like maybe
What a rough
I
time.
lost my job
Yeah.
in the I got stripped of my shifts in the February. COVID hit March. So then I'm like, well, shit. Obviously, no one's hiring. I'm a cook, so no one's definitely hiring. So yeah, and then that's when it became. I've called up and gone, hey, I need a separation certificate because I need to go on the dole. Oh, we didn't fire you, you left. I was like, okay. I had to stop myself from going off my shit at this dude. Because he was just a franchise owner. He was arrogant. He was ignorant. He was just an arsehole.
That is one. You're definitely right there, because casuals definitely get abused a lot in Australia. They get the short straw for sure.
Yep. And that's why you'll find most of Australia's workers are casual. Casual workers make up, I think, 80% of Australia's employees, because because obviously, like, we've grown up in a country that has fought hard with the unions. It has been a union-driven country to get Australian workers' rights. And the way that that places, that businesses work around the unions and the employment rights that unions have given the Australian worker is by making them casual. Here's a high rate of pay. You don't get sick leave. You don't get annual leave. You don't get any of the protections. We can fire you at any goddamn point we want to.
For nearly any reason.
This is very much a common issue. It came out a few years ago, I think. You get a new leave now. It's not sick or casual. I think it's sick or annual. Sorry, it's something else. But casuals get a specific new leave for I don't know. It's like they can use it for anything, for sick leave or for annual.
Like general leave.
Yeah, it's something like that, and you get paid for it.
I know
but
that you also
it's
get
not as much as sick or annual.
No, it
it's
wouldn't
nowhere near.
I know you also get what is it? Fuck, it's the leave that you get.
Still get
is-
super in it. We should still get super and everything.
Yeah, no, casuals still do get super.
Yeah.
Super is engraved into every Australian worker's contract.
As it should be.
Thinking about
It
long
is
service.
mandatory by law
Thinking about long
to
service.
pay
leave.
super.
No, I'm thinking about the leave that you get when someone dies, like
Bereavement.
Oh.
bereavement leave. I was gonna say consolidation.
cool,
leave.
like-
It's not that.
It can also be like compassionate leave.
That's
Yeah,
it. That's it.
compassionate
Compassionate leave.
There's also, we've got carers leave as well. So if you've got a child that's sick, you can take time off and have it paid under carers leave.
Like, please let this go well.
Yeah, please
Apparently,
don't
men
crash.
with I don't know about casual, but full time
We've got
men
another
can
one,
now
yeah.
claim. I think it's like
Yeah,
8
right,
weeks for maternity leave or something like that.
Paternity leave, yes.
Yeah.
This is literally
That's
what
I was
Brandon did.
shocked when I heard that, because I always thought it was 2 weeks, but yeah, apparently it's like
Caffeine
8.
in my head
Well,
right
they
now.
put
I think
updated that
I
recently.
think that's
remember
fantastic.
seeing 2 weeks. Yeah, no, that's fantastic, because in the end of the day, fathers are just as much parents as what mums are.
Yeah,
And
100%.
yes, okay, before people come screaming at us, I understand that fathers do not push the baby out.
Shut up.
I don't want that.
And that there is a
Why not?
level of physical
Still not.
healing that comes with mothers.
So,
That's
oh, we're not
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Eat one of these. Eat one of these.
Take the big one.
Good
I'm
boy.
gonna get stoned.
No. Good boy. Eat it. Give me the other one. Thank you. Brandon stepped on that one, by the way.
That's so salty.
Yeah.
Brandon, dirty
Yeah,
salt.
that white stuff.
Don't ask questions about the white stuff.
I was just sitting there playing with that fucking knife.
Oh no, I walked in and I'm like, Brandon.
I don't know what the fuck I did. Anyway,
Jesus Christ.
Touching the Danish.
yeah. That makes it sound like
So-
I'm touching a person. Stop touching the
Like
Danish.
a
Touching the
Danish.
Danish. What are you, the Scandinavians? Fucking hell. Anyway.
Poor Tyler.
But no, Baxter, normally what happens is we have like some niblets and then we have tea or we have alcohol. One or the other. Today we picked tea.
Okay.
Or coffee. Depending on if I
Unless
can
you
be
want
fucked.
alcohol.
Yeah, unless you want alcohol. We've
There's a
got
collection there.
plenty.
Is there still some
I'm
green
down,
label?
Maybe.
but- Excuse me, do
Green
I
label.
need to go break the seal.
Sure.
Tea.
Just.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
yeah,
pick
yeah,
brand
I'll
out
pick that,
twice. No, I haven't touched the green label yet. That was one
Yeah,
my
that's
company
alright.
gave me for
that was alright.
finishing my apprenticeship.
But you haven't gotten.
Maybe when you break 100 views.
Well, we're on 43.
Are you totaling all of them up together, or are we just saying on
No,
one
no,
video?
just one video
Yeah.
on 43 or 48. I can't remember, but yeah.
Adam, you're almost famous.
Yeah.
One
Have
of
you,
one
have
of
you
three
checked
friends.
the map of that? Is it all Australians?
I don't fucking know. I don't even know how to check
It's actually
it. man.
Adam checking it
Yeah.
constantly. It's Adam 25 times.
You'll notice
Yeah.
there is one viewer that listened to the entire thing. Everything it was. Everyone was 5 minutes.
Right, literally the whole like fucking grouping was like 5 minutes.
But that first 5 minutes, man.
And it shot off.
Let's go watch time. No one's watching in the last 0 minutes averaged. The
That's
last
good.
day.
That's good.
Good.
It's like golf. You want to get
Yeah.
low.
Yeah, no, we
When
want
are
to
you
get
gonna put it? Are you gonna put
non-existent.
it on Spotify?
No, when I figure it out. I'll figure it out eventually. No, we'll get a couple of these stockpiled, and then we'll just start releasing them on there, then on
Yeah.
there, then it
I
can
feel
kind of
like-
come back.
YouTube's like podcast wise is like good, but Spotify is definitely more of the
Yeah.
platform
Yeah.
for it.
Well, you see, I want to figure it out first,
yeah.
and then I want to get
I think it's
this
like-
on board. Like,
Yeah, I
you
don't
know.
even know if you need a different subscription for that.
No, you
or if
don't.
if
You
can
don't.
just upload.
You can just
Oh,
put
you
things
it's
up there.
open.
So it's
Yeah.
like,
It's
YouTube
like I think it's like stuff where you can pay. It's like YouTube.
for
You can
promotions and
pay
stuff.
for
yeah.
promotion or be on the front of a page and stuff. So you can sort
Or
of
you can be on top listing or whatever.
like yeah, top listing
50.
and stuff. You can pay a little bit of money for that.
Yeah.
So you can be trending.
Yeah,
You can
literally
actually
trending.
more people can see your podcast.
But in
Um,
this case, we don't really want to do that. We just want to kind of keep it as it is until we get like down set for the kind of like quality and shit. So the YouTube side is great because we can just release it and no one knows, and then we can kind of go, oh, this
Nobody
works.
knows.
Nobody knows. And
yeah, 'cause
then
Spotify you can just restart your episode and go. This is my first sort of episode instead of us just going. Rah, 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 rah.
well, I would still use the original episode, and then I'll put like a bit in the beginning saying this is our first ever episode.
we-
Da-da-da.
Can we, once you get to a reasonable size, can we now interview other podcasters to see what they do? Like, do they come already with like a few dot points or what? Or do they just do this?
I think you'll find that they,
It-
depending on the guest, they will have dot points they will discuss with the guest beforehand. These are the conversations we're going to have. These are the questions, the line of questions we might ask, things like that.
How do you stay? How do you stick to that?
It's good.
We tried and we couldn't do it with our 2-hour-long video of us talking to each
We-
other.
Yeah,
We-
hang on. No.
we're
To
hopeless.
in respect, after we've ran this system a couple of times, you get used to actually figuring out dot points. That was the first with us. This is the first with us.
Yeah.
So
We actually smashed it out.
we
in
did an
40
episode
minutes.
where we did we'll do this for 45 minutes with 3 dot points.
What was the topics?
Um,
45 is
it was
pretty short,
it was
though,
like
for what
gaming
you
and
yeah,
shit
it was
and
on
lifestyle.
purpose
Yeah.
because we had already done an hour-and-a-half episode. We're like, well, let's try something. This is just before I went to Japan.
Yeah, so we did
Um,
an extra one.
We did an
so
extra
for-
just sort of
in
try
case
it.
I release.
And it
more.
did work. I think it was like if it was the last thing you were ever gonna like, if you had to eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Mm.
And we
We
did
did-
like
So you can't. Okay, it was
He's
hard to
spoken
do
for
it with
45
boring
minutes about that.
No.
that was just like a 10-minute
we had,
topic.
We had like 4 or 5, and then we just
but that was just
rotated
like a
through
trial
each one
thing.
of
It was
them,
like
yeah.
we did like what would be your 3-course meal, or it was like
Ah, okay.
And
just
then
like
we
the
just
stupid
branched
things.
off of
I
it.
think it was probably like I don't think it even was, but like if
Did
you
it
had to,
still flow right?
Yeah,
though?
it
Like,
did.
Yeah.
It was
we ended
just
up
like we came in
didn't
with
just
an
talk
idea.
about that. We talked about like other things in
I
that
feel
as
like
well.
in that though, unless they're similar, you'd be hunting for that segue. Like, oh, now we go. Now we jump to the next topic.
Well, see, no, and that's when you bring it back to like what I was trying to say before. Like we obviously all go off on our own tangents, but that's when
Hmm.
coming back to the point.
Yeah,
Or,
and that's
or-
what we were
or
doing in that
eventually-
episode.
Mm.
Eventually, that conversation will have ended, and we can sort of
Move on.
yeah. All right, moving on. So
And that's what
It's
we were
about
doing.
the
Is we
segues.
we had a topic, but
Yeah.
we did go off on a tangent.
yeah,
Like we were talking about food still, but it was on a tangent about some random
Yeah,
crap
it's about something
food.
else. Yeah.
And then we come back and being like, all right, well, so what's your meal?
Yeah,
Like
literally.
it's having
like,
that topic, but you go off on tangents.
Mm.
well, no, the problem is we're all risen with the tism, so of course we're all going to go
Um,
off on our own tangents.
Or it's like if you have a topic of like if you had to live in a video game world, like
Yeah, which video game?
you
would
go off on
live
a
in?
tangent about video games or some nerdy
Or
crap.
how long do you think you would survive in your last played video game?
Yeah, not
Like,
very long.
Yeah. Oh, I think I
What
was
was
5
the last
years.
video game I played? It has been so long since I've loaded up any of my video games. It was Batman Arkham Knight.
You're fucked.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Surely not.
Oh, I think you
Oh,
would be
actually,
for a
hang on, no,
while.
because Scarecrow ends up releasing one fit. Oh, yeah, that would be
Mhm.
fucked.
Mm.
That'd
The
be one hell of a
Figas.
trip.
Mm.
That would be one hell of a trip.
See,
That's
at,
what I
lea-
mean.
at least mine's alright because mine would be like Kingdom Come Deliverance. I can just be a peasant and farm shit. Done.
Actual life you want to live.
Yeah, literally done.
Mine's,
Well, what was
mine's
yours?
Oblivion. So
Oh, that'd be fun. But it'd be
Oh,
no,
annoying.
it's
remastered
not actually.
version?
It's split fiction.
Split Fiction.
George and I were playing that before we left.
No.
So I'm
Taylor wants to get that. Is that good?
Yeah, it's good.
Uh-huh.
You should play it.
I want to.
The
I'm
Oblivion
poor.
remake's unreal.
Yeah.
I've been loving it.
Is it
Returning
out
to
on
Oblivion.
consoles?
Yeah.
Or is it just...
It's on console.
Xbox. Yeah, on Xbox.
I might have to get that, because I've
Who's
bought Oblivion. I've got a copy of Xbox 360 Oblivion, but I've never loaded it up.
Yeah, I have it on 360, Xbox One, and PC.
Yeah, right.
It's one of those games you just rebuy too many times.
I have Skyrim and all of them, yeah.
spewing. I, at one point, had a profile on Skyrim that I've been grinding for years. I finally made level 100, and my mum's fucking partner at the time
Just deleted it.
deleted it off my hard drive to make space for something that he wanted to do.
Mm.
Oh, I
He
would have
just
cried.
cleared my hard drive. Oh, dude, if the meth didn't kill him, I would have.
That
Fuck, man.
was an intense end to that story.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
You don't even know what we're talking
maybe
about.
we should. Okay, maybe this one should stay in the vault then.
Angle the actual mic a little bit for me, please.
That way?
Thank
Yeah,
you.
no, maybe we should keep this one in the vault.
Good test
You
episode.
can actually
Yes.
tilt that.
Mhm.
But no, so far we're actually doing all right. Yeah,
who likes
that works.
crack?
Done. Lovely. Just leave it. Don't touch it. Good.
So hang on, what mic am I? What's this?
Your
fucking-
chopper.
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 So is that the top one?
Yeah.
Ah.
Do you see? So each
So
one
aim
of
for the
these
red.
fucking
Aim for the
things.
red,
Don't
guys.
aim
So
for the
yes,
red.
I can see that you're ill. I can see that you're
Totoro.
Totoro. So that makes you Popo.
Yeah, he's got the Popo bear.
Oh,
Popo.
he's got a it's a little copper bear.
Yeah. Well, it was that or Stitch. I didn't know how to spell Stitch, so I went Popo.
How the fuck do you not know how to spell Stitch?
I don't know how to spell very simple words, man.
This-
Try me,
this-
try me,
when-
motherfucker.
when-
We already had a conversation about
Wait,
this.
do you read? Like
No, I'm
books?
just-
That sounds like an insult. Do you read?
Do you know how to read?
My nose is on a 45-degree slant to the ceiling. Like, do you read?
Like, do you read books actively, like in your
Yeah.
pastime? Yeah. When you read, what do you genre?
Comics don't count.
I was about to say comics don't count.
That's fine. That's fine. What
Yeah, but hang
genre?
on,
What do you
In
read?
Nor do
respect.
Where's Wally?
Excuse me, they're not comics, they're graphic novels.
Yeah, but
You're
still
like, I found
manga.
Wally.
Yeah, Baxter, still manga's
yeah,
manga.
I've read some fantasy. I love my Song of Ice and Fire. I'm still
Right,
reading
yeah.
through that.
Yeah.
I've read a few war biographies. So,
Perfect. Yeah.
what's his name? Commando Corporal Cameron Baird.
Yep.
I
Yep.
read his book. It was fantastic, and I loved it. He was Australia's 100th Victoria Cross recipient.
Now, when you read, right? Do you actively imagine these places? Are the words activating a movie in your head?
Sometimes they do, yes.
Oh, here's a combination of. Well, actually, I haven't heard the story
Oh,
yet.
hang on, just
So
let it
it
go.
takes me maybe a page or two to sort of get the feeling, get the setting, and then eventually it'll all start to blend, and then I can actively imagine it.
Yep.
But it sort of buggers me around because with things like Song of Ice and Fire, I've already seen Game of Thrones. So when it's talking about Brienne of Tarth and Podrick, or it's talking about Arya and the Hounds, I'm imagining
They've
what
got
it's
bespoke
like in the
images already.
series.
Yep.
And then you're reading the descriptions in the books, and it's like Robb Stark was 14. Dario Naharis has fucking a purple beard that drives into 3 forks with blue hair. And the actual descriptions in the book are wildly different. It's like the Dursleys in Harry Potter. In the books, they're fucking blonde. That threw me for a loop the first time I tried to read Harry Potter. Because I'm like, hang on, that's not what I've seen in the movie. So sometimes it's a struggle for me to be able to separate the movies from the books. The first time I could actually be able to do that, and I struggled for the first 2 books, was the Percy Jackson series. Reading that, because the Lightning Thief, and I think it's whatever the second one movie is. Like, whenever I read the first 2 books, all I could see was the Percy Jackson movies. But then I got past the movies, because the Percy Jackson movies were shit, so they didn't make any more. And then I could actually imagine the characters as the author envisioned them. Can you stop fiddling your tongue at me like you're trying to tongue punch my thumb?
What we've learned though.
Percy
Adam-
Jackson, Golden Fleece.
That's the one.
Thank you.
Golden
That's what I was
Fleece.
trying to communicate to you.
Yeah, yes, Percy Jackson and Golden Fleece.
There you
So
go.
it sounds
Good.
like you're a hibernation of Adam and I, because we're all having
Hibernation.
a combination.
There you
Hibernation.
You
I- no, no.
hibernated.
I was going to say,
I like the
you make
hibernation.
combination
Yeah, hibernation
of
is better.
hybrid and combination. Hibernation.
He's got to sleep on it. I'll sunrise
What
that
am
for you.
I?
No, because I was saying,
Yeah.
Adam's getting back into reading.
What
And we
are
were
you getting
talking
back into? What are you talking
You
about?
said you haven't read in ages.
I don't
Look,
read.
that's-
I
we're getting
actively
higher
avoid
every
it.
day, Our voices are getting higher.
Yeah.
I actively avoid it
Adam,
because I
how long have
hate
you been
reading.
reading Art of War?
Yeah, but you are dyslexic, aren't you?
Yeah, very much so. About since Christmas. So about.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good. For
No, and I'm halfway through the book now. So
What
yeah,
book are you reading?
The Art of War by Sun
you.
Tzu.
Credit, 'cause with,
Oh, I've got that. I haven't even started.
with
to
how much you
read it,
work
though.
and
He's got a beautiful
Downtime
copy,
you don't really
right?
have.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
really have downtime. And then after that, I've got the Book of Five Rings, and then after that, I'm going to get the Way of the Samurai, and then after that, I'm going to be reading 12 Rules for Life, and then after that, I'm going to be reading We Who Wrestle with God. That's my book list for next 10 years. Nah, for wherever how long it takes me to do.
Yeah.
And then after that, I do want to start getting into the Horus Heresy and stuff like that with 40k.
Okay, yeah.
Because I'm really enjoying like the lore cast so far.
Yeah.
So now I want to slowly
I
get into
love
Hang on.
watching you get into Warhammer.
Oh, I
It's
know.
so fun.
hang on, hang on, hang
Warhammer
on.
for
Hang on.
years.
Segue again, because I remember back at school, Skullduggery Pleasant was the fucking like the biggest book series when
I
we
have
were at school.
no idea what that is.
You don't remember everyone reading Skullduggery? I thought you
I
used
never-
to read it.
I haven't read a full novel like from start to finish
Mhm.
until like 3 years ago.
You remember Daryl Lee?
I've never read like, a
Vampire's
book in my
Assistant.
life.
Did you read
What's
those one? Like Vampire's Assistant and stuff and Lord
No.
Doss.
Dude, everyone was reading Captain Underpants. I was reading Zach Power. Right.
Emily Lyfinger, mate.
Hey, yo.
Oh my god, Emily Lyfinger.
That was,
Mate.
that was English. That was one of our books, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
I was still reading Rainbow Fish.
Mate, you're lucky. I was still stuck on Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Did you get told off to? I
Man.
got told off to. We'll go to the library, have library time, and I'll pull out Where's Wally, and they'll be like, "You're too old to read that," and we're like, "Year 10." They're like, "You can't do that anymore."
Well, why not?
No. Do you know what you do?
When
You
did I
get
have to
another
grow up?
book and you put it inside that book and you just start going for a Where's
Yeah.
Wally.
So when the Where's Wally's books this big.
It's just
Your
comic
book's
book.
in.
You got a little book and then a big fucking book and you're just like, it's just like, hang on, I thought you were reading about mythology. So it's like,
I am. Where's Wally?
Speaking of which, I've actually picked up a copy of the Iliad and Odyssey
ooh.
from Homer, so I might need to start actually fucking flipping through that as well.
When you start, Adam, a new fantasy
Your turn.
series,
Your
let me
turn.
know. I want to start reading it too, and I want to see the different visualizations we get out of it. I want
Well,
to
the
be
next
prepared.
fantasy series I want to read is the Horus Heresy.
Yeah, but when you
So,
get to it, let
when
me
I
know.
get to it,
I'll
yeah.
go buy the books as
There-
well, and
there's
I'll
like-
read them as well.
How many of those books? There's like, no. There's 370 books in total, and then plus, hold on, shut up. In the
Warhammer
Warhammer
universe is
universe,
big.
there's 370 books in total that have been released, and then for the codexes, I think there's another 400-500 or something.
Going to the fan made shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
hang on, hang
fan
on.
made shit. Yeah,
When we say book, what
Book,
are we
book.
talking? How big? Like
like
400 pages, like a
normal
Yeah,
normal
a
book?
couple
yeah,
hundred, I
normal
think.
book, yeah, a couple hundred pages. Yeah.
What
Oh, you're a
the
smart
hell?
one.
Warhammer's not even that old, isn't it?
Oh yes, it is.
Didn't it only come out
it
like
pre-
in the 1900s or something?
1900s. It predates
Dude, that
fucking.
was 25 years ago.
25 years
Yeah,
of
but
books.
that's not like we're not like
Dude.
Lord of the Rings doesn't have that many books about it. It's got a
Yeah,
lot of
no.
books,
But
not
the
that-
thing
that
was,
many.
well, hang on.
But the thing with the Warhammer
was-
universe is
yeah.
like Games Workshop have done it really well.
Mm.
That like it's such a vast universe, they can just do whatever the fuck they want.
Mm.
They can just pump out books that they want.
Yeah.
About multiple stories.
They can
'Cause,
can
like,
do anything.
in the
especially-
lore,
I'd
is that
rather
the
be CEO
Imperium?
of that company. That'd
The
be a
Imperium,
bomb,
that's
mate.
like the human race has like a million worlds.
And also, the really cool thing is, even if you get stuck into, say, the
broke one?
rogues, don't break my couch. Even if you get stuck into the rogues and also like the Necrons, and then move on to the Tyranids.
Tyranids.
That's it. I always get that wrong.
Is that your choker?
Choke me, daddy.
Yeah, you got Ken.
Fuck.
I was talking about like chaos or
Yeah, chaos,
the
or
Eldar
even,
and the Tau.
yeah, the Elder and Tau, and then the gods and everything, like still an ocean
Alright.
shit.
Chaos.
like-
Just tell me.
When
some
I
of the books
started-
you're reading,
no,
and
no.
I'll just read the same.
when I
book.
started, I would literally send you the same books, like, because I'll probably buy the series, because I'm pretty sure the Horus Heresy is like 3 or 4 books.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, I know, but that's just one segment of
That's
like
fine.
the
That's- I'll do-
370.
I'll do that segment though.
Yeah, no,
Then-
that's what I mean. When I started, I'll tell
Once
you I'm
finish
buying
the
these
Horus
books.
Heresy, you have a almost 13,000 years of history
Shut up! I'm
since the Horus
scared.
Heresy happened.
Yeah, I
I
know.
need to know anything before. Well, we'll find out. when we
No,
start reading.
okay. So with the Horus Heresy, you can actually just read the Horus Heresy and be okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you know what
But-
you need.
If you want all the in-depth lore before that, you've got like a shit ton of information, like nearly 13. Was
That's
it
what
13 or
Instagram
20,000
reels are
years?
for. They'll give me the brief.
30,000 years is when the Horus
Oh,
Heresy
that's it.
happened.
Sorry, 30,000
It was the
years
30th
before
millennium.
that. Yeah. Oh, it was too. Yeah. And so you got like 30,000 years before that. Talking about the
But
old
it's
ones
just about
and stuff
the
like that.
like
It's
that's
about the
the
history.
it's the golden age of mankind, like
Mm.
the emperor of mankind.
Was that before or after the Dark Ages of technology?
How come
Horus-
you know so much about Aaron? I didn't think you were into
He's a
Warhammer.
I love
nerd.
You know?
I'm starting
You
to
don't-
be
you
You
annoyed.
don't do the game.
The games,
do you?
the tabletop now.
No, you
No,
don't.
no, that's hard, man.
I got
That's
into
so hard.
it was like
That's money
Lachlan and
waste.
I growing up, not this one. Yeah.
Oh my
Um,
god, can we have like a D&D table as well one day?
Good.
And we
One
have, like,
day,
record
no,
that?
no,
I
one
would
day.
love for us to all get back into D&D.
No,
That
no,
would be
no. One
great.
day, I want to eventually progress this into the point where we get this set up and we put it on the big table out there and we just
Yep.
cook meals and play D&D. That's all I want to do. Or
And film
I'm gonna
pornos.
get like the
I
what?
can feel
Films
the
and pornos?
virginity
Yeah.
coming back to me.
Also, what I want to get is eventually when I save up some
Acceptance.
money, I'm gonna get the lapel mics so we can all have those and walk around and cook and like do barbecue and shit like
Oh,
that
like the
too.
lavy,
The last thing that
Yeah, like the ones that you
podcast
got, yeah.
about
Yeah.
is all of us going separate ways because we just too ADHD to sit down and all just start doing our own things and yelling at each other through the rooms.
No, I'm just imagining like someone whispering to themselves.
Everyone's a
like-
shit gun.
It's like, am I doing good, guys? Have I done this
am I
right?
doing good, Daddy? Am I going
I
good?
just want one of you in the back corner just saying Nazi all the time. So you can...
And I'm just gonna cut your audio
So then the whole
completely.
episode, there's just like an overcast ringing. All the
Dude,
comments will be
hold
like,
on, hold
what's
on.
with the ringing? Did anyone hear the ringing? The next
You just
episode.
hear quack in the
Ladies and
background.
gentlemen, we apologise for the ringing. Unfortunately, Aaron would not stop saying the N-word.
Different N word.
Nazis.
Just the German N word, not the other N word. But anyway,
Oh no, he would say full
I know.
American South hard R all the time.
fuck,
He'll
we're
give
in
Leonardo
Carolina.
DiCaprio a run for his money.
Anyway,
Keep you
so
jealous.
that's the
How to
idea.
get famous.
Eventually, we just continuously pump some of these, right? Normally we have like drinks and whatnot, and then eventually we'll move on to doing outside on the big table. And then once we do it on the big table, we get lapels, and then lapels go on to like we cook, we eat, we talk mad shit,
Your house
and then
is
that's
actually
it.
going to become a zoo.
I know. Shut up. It's already is.
What?
Me
Is
too.
it
Oh
on
my
the Animals
god,
Tail
are we
ones?
making our own content house?
A
Are we
zoo.
fucking thieves?
No.
Yeah, a
Shut
zoo of white people.
We could do like an MTV crib thing.
I'm gonna actually kill you.
That would be great.
Look into my eyes. I'm serious. I'll
This
kill
is
you.
my crib.
You already
What
like
do you wanna
live
call
here
your house?
anyway.
I'm gonna call your house like the handy hand. Or
Oh
something.
no, Jesus
I've got a
Christ!
group chat with him and his missus, and it's called the Hands Plus Taylor.
It actually is. It's so funny because Taylor was added after you made it. He made it with me and him in it, and then it was like Taylor was added to chat. It was just like because
He was
I
definitely
think.
bored.
I think you realized like I don't respond, she does.
She
So
does.
that's
She's
why
great at
I
responding.
know.
She's fantastic.
She's like your admin. Like if
Yeah,
we ever need
real
to
life
make plans
admin.
with You, yep, just see my assistant.
Literally, like
I
when-
try Adam first. Like I'll try like 4
Oh,
days
yeah, it's just
before.
the group chat now. I give
Yeah.
it up on that. They both get
I
it.
give Adam a date
Oh,
and I'm like,
response.
I'm gonna message
fuck
Taylor.
it. Do you know what's real funny? Every single time someone goes, "Oh, what are you doing on this day?" And I'm like, "Oh, I have to check the calendar." Taylor, Taylor's like, "Fuck's sake, what?" And I'm like, "What are we doing on this day?" And she's like, "Nothing." And I'm like, "Great, okay, we're doing this now."
But like Easter weekend, I asked you what you were doing. You never replied.
no,
so I
no,
asked
I don't
Taylor.
reply.
And Taylor's like this, and then you replied 4 days later.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah,
oh, my
that's about
cousins
right.
are coming, and I'm like, yeah, I know. It's already done, man.
That's
How
pretty
was
much
your
it. Hey,
You want to play with the dice?
yeah, we
Yeah, I
have
saw
a pair
you,
of fuzzy dice.
doing some
Nimjustics.
things with those.
does
Those
want-
fluffy
it
dice.
does
I don't know
want
if I
touching
want
now.
to. I want to touch them. Quite frankly, that's
You should neck nut.
what?
What? No, I'm not
Oh.
going to neck a bottle of fucking vodka. No, I don't care if it's a small bottle of vodka.
No, keep vodka away from me.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Next episode is going to be Baxter and a glass of vodka, a bottle of vodka.
Bottle
rather.
of vodka. Fuck me. I don't have
I'm getting
time or
PTSD.
money for
How
that.
much money do you
I
need
was
to
gonna
neck it?
say you would remember why I have PTSD from vodka.
So I can't do tequila, so.
Yeah, fair. See,
Mm.
I do tequila, you do vodka.
Except I had a really nice tequila shot, and
Yeah.
some Mexican was talking shit about us Australians not being able to drink. So 5 minutes later,
Ooh.
we're having tequila shots. He paid, so that's fine.
Mm.
I don't care.
Cheers.
I didn't pay for it.
always love it.
That is multicultural. That is fantastic. What a holiday! You went to Japan, met a Mexican, drunk tequila. This
And
is
then I
lovely.
messaged my Mexican mate blaming him. I'm like, fuck you,
I
I'm
was-
fucked up because of you.
I find it funny that there's a stereotype that Australians can't drink, right? To the
I
point
think
where
it's the
everyone.
opposite.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
Hold on.
No,
Hold
no,
on.
that Australians can drink.
Hold on. People go, "Oh yeah, Australians can drink," but then they go, "Well, you guys are just being bitches because you obviously can't drink that much because they think it's a myth, right?" But then 3 Australians absolutely run a bar dry in the middle of fucking New York, and then they're just like, shit, okay, these guys can actually drink, but no one believes it still.
No.
Australians can fucking drink.
No, because the problem is like Yanks in particular, all they think we drink is fucking Foster's. I have never touched a Foster's beer in my fucking life.
This shit.
I refuse to.
It is.
Is that even around anymore?
What's that?
It's
Yeah,
not
I
even-
don't think I've seen it.
It's hard.
It's nothing but a tourist beer.
Mm.
We sell it to the Yanks because we don't fucking drink it. But the thing is, the reason why we can drink so much when we go to America is because American beer is
Oh,
like
they're
having
light
sex in
beers.
the canoe. It's fucking close to water.
It's like 0.5.
Yeah, it is.
It's literally like 0.5 standard.
Exactly.
And
that
works so well.
That is a great saying. That's like everything related to it. I love that. That was
Yeah.
fantastic.
mind you, I brought a bottle of whiskey back from Japan, and it's just like rocket fuel. It cost
Yeah,
me.
so-
It's the opposite.
It cost me $9
See,
and
the chaps
50%.
have had to adapt because they've still been drinking to forget the time that the Yanks dropped the sun on them fucking twice.
Have you ever heard about the
Rest
mythology?
in peace, Hiroshima.
About
It's really cool.
The mythology about vodka in Russia. So they said the reason the mythology behind it. So the reason Russian vodka is so strong is because when they ran out of jet fuel, they used to just put vodka in, like, it would be so, like, the jet fuel was so close to the purity of their vodka that they had to put poison inside the jet fuel because the Russians on the runway were drinking all the jet fuel. Because ethanol count in the jet fuel was so high.
And people wonder why they still haven't taken Ukraine. Their planes are drunk.
Yeah, no, but that's the reason why they put all the poison in it and they dyed it because it was just like 92%
So are you
doesn't
saying
matter.
They used to run their planes on potatoes.
Not particularly potatoes. Like it was
That's
because
what vodka is potatoes.
yeah, but hang on, I'm saying because it was ethanol. So ethanol
Like,
you can
That's some vodka now.
The
When-
Russians were doing the green movement before anyone else. They
Yeah,
were freaking running the finest on
on
freaking
potatoes.
potatoes.
Jesus Christ, imagine that potato ran fucking plane.
What do you think it smells like? Does it smell like
Mm.
chippies?
No, fuck, what are
It's
we
so
in Newcastle?
fish
Fuck.
shit.
Ah, is there a
Why do I
Smith's
smell
factory
shit?
nearby?
The Russians are coming.
No, all the New Zealanders are like, "What's the fish, bro? What's the fish? What's the
If
fucking
we get
chips?"
bombed by Russians, we'll know
Yeah.
before we see the bomb. We'll smell chippies.
I still love that joke. There was a joke I heard about New Zealanders where like, oh, they were saying, oh, Australia's going to start taxing, like, stop import, like, New Zealanders coming over to Australia to work. Like, they're going to stop their work visas and they're going to build a wall. Well, it's not going to really work because who's going to build the wall for them? Like, they've got no scaffolders,
Yeah, I
eh?
was going to say,
They've
we
got
won't
no
have any
scaffolders.
scaffolders if we don't let the Kiwis in.
Yeah, fuck me, that's funny. But nah, very fun.
See, I'm a strong believer that we just need to hurry up and invade New Zealand. They're already our eighth state anyway.
Don't
just may as well
invade.
make it official.
Leave them
You want to
alone.
hear something crazy? So Melbourne, right, is closer to Auckland and New Zealand than it is to Perth. And so many companies that set off in Melbourne, Brisbane, and Sydney go to New Zealand before they go to Perth because it's closer and easier to manage.
Yeah, because it's
It's
quite a
fu-
short flight.
It's freaking crazy.
It's like 3.5 hours
It is another state of Australia. Perth's its own country.
Oh, yeah, Perth is just
We,
fucking...
we forget about them.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like,
I'd
they're
like
like
to get to
Tasmanians,
that.
except they're actual.
Well, still like Perth's what, like
Yeah.
5,000 kilometers from us for a drive or something?
Yeah,
Bit
something
more.
like that.
Yeah, it's like nearly 2 days.
We
It's
literally have
ridiculous.
the world's longest road in between Adelaide and Perth.
Yeah, like it's a 3-day drive. To get
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like, there are warning signs before you get on the road. Do you have enough water? Do you have enough fuel? You will die on this road if you do not have the essential supplies.
Because no one goes through it.
Yeah, because there's so many pictures of signs. It's like next fuel station, 250 kilometers.
Yeah.
And people go,
Next
"I'll
side of
make
life."
it." Half a tank.
It's crazy when the
And
rails
see,
down too, and all the trucks.
those signs start on the other side of the, like, if when you head out towards the Air Peninsula, that's when those signs start.
Yeah,
I've
they
driven
do.
past one of
Yeah,
those
go
signs.
I've been past those as
Next
well.
fuel
Yeah.
stop, 200 kilometers.
Yeah.
Fuck! And
The
then
fuel-
I've looked down, saying you have 248 kilometers remaining. Oh, cutting that close.
And you better hope that fuel station actually has fuel.
Exactly.
That's a good point. Because all the truckers will come through and
Yeah.
just pick it clean.
That's happened to me on a Kangaroo Island trip a few times. It's like the fuel station at the Caravan Park, no fuel.
Oof.
One at Pandana, no fuel. Gibon
Oh.
Bay, nothing.
Bloody expensive there too.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah,
$2.40.
it is, absolutely.
Yeah, it's KI. It's just
Oh, KI
it's
is-
just stupid.
It's stupidly expensive.
Yeah.
And I think that's just because the people there want to
Still.
make sure that not a lot of people start flocking to KI to live if it's cheap.
I
So
saw.
if they keep it expensive, then they're not having a bunch of people fucking rushing over the.
That being said, I saw, because I love to peruse realestate.com even though I can't buy anything, is I saw a block of land, I think it was like 20
He says
hectares.
after having already bought his own fucking house.
So 20 hectares in on KI, right next to a beautiful looking beach. It was like $270,000. Like, that's less than land here. And this is like 20 acres. I don't know if you can build a house there. I don't know if the council approve it. But anyway, look at how cool's that?
Yeah, it would be amazing.
Build an underground silo. Just saying.
You and your bunkers.
What?
You and your bunkers.
There's nothing wrong with a bunker.
So what are you gonna do in your backyard?
Yeah.
No, but see, here's the thing.
I like it. Yeah, okay.
Is that there is no reason why we should need bunkers in Adelaide or just Australia in general, because we are way too resource rich to be just fucking bombed and disregarded. No,
Yeah, but-
we're going to be getting invaded before we get bombed.
The resources are in the ground. So you
Exactly.
could easily bomb around about maybe, 20 meters under the ground and you'll be fine. It's a good point. Flatten the city. No one's there to mine the resources.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, good point, good point. Also, with that bloody runway that's off the fucking coast. Haven't you heard about this one? Ooh,
Sure.
conspiracy time. Where's my tinfoil hat?
God.
All right. So
There you go.
there is a
Here's your
runway.
tinfoil hat.
Okay, here's my tinfoil hat. There is a runway. No, I got one better. Hang on, hold that.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
great, the Rasta hat's coming.
Here we go.
I haven't seen this.
Here we go. We gotta put the
2016
balls here.
called.
Oh, yeah,
Gotta put
balls
the
in your
balls
mouth, go
there.
for it.
Oh, right.
Anyway,
okay.
so,
Yep.
The conspiracy. This is the new
That's good.
conspiracy
He's
hat.
practiced
Hey,
that.
this is definitely a new conspiracy hat.
And in
Okay,
2016 called. We want it back.
now. Go away. I don't even know where my glasses are. Anyway, so the conspiracy is basically there is a runway off of Australia. I can't remember where. It's
Are
like
you
on the
talking
top.
about the one northwest of Perth?
Maybe.
Sorry, not northwest of Perth. There's nothing northwest of Perth.
Yeah, but it's a massive runway that was built by Chinese.
That's nothing.
No, literally, north and west of Perth is fucking ocean.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, sorry, I lied. Christmas Island.
It was a massive
no,
runway.
In the northern part of WA,
Yeah, and
yes.
it probably is. It was a massive runway built by the Chinese just so they can import and export their planes in and out. And so therefore the runway goes out into international waters. So technically they don't have to land with any sort of restrictions.
I can
They don't have to come
disprove this
through.
conspiracy. It's
Okay.
cheaper to ship by boat.
No, I'm saying if you're going to
So
land...
that-
No,
that-
but
that-
hang on,
that-
hold
yeah.
it. Let me explain.
Alright.
I have a conspiracy hat. Let me explain. So,
You're like,
if you're
"Me,
going
me,
to
me."
land...
Show and tell. Hello, Adam.
If you're going to land fighter jets anywhere, you can't because all the runways are owned by Australia or America or by foreign whatever. But if you
It's just
have,
America, man.
yeah, it is just
It's all
America.
American owned.
But if you have a runway that goes
French
into
have some?
international waters, then therefore land
French
on
don't
that
have it.
runway on international waters, and then you just tow the planes into inland and make a base there, and then you're up, done.
Do
It could
you
work.
know how far out to sea international waters is?
Australia.
Whatever it is.
It's like something. I can't
You
remember.
won't
how
know.
it
It's
is.
like
The
it's
only
up there.
It's
runway-
fucking massive.
The only runway that can lead from international waters to Australian waters is a fucking aircraft carrier, Adam.
Shit, wrong one.
Yeah.
Why am I in trouble?
but no,
Yeah,
no,
you're in this now.
I can see.
Why would you build a
You see what I
runway
mean?
when you have an aircraft carrier?
Well, no, but you see what I mean? Like, it's
I'm
the
sure that's
concept
cheaper
of
than
like
filling in the ocean.
no,
Yes.
but it's the concept that they have a runway that
No,
darts
the
out.
Chinese,
Concept is
okay,
wrong.
okay. The Chinese government does own a runway in northwestern Australia because Clive Palmer, when he was running for fucking
Sold it to
Parliament
them.
in 2016, kept going on about it because Rupert Murdoch's wife was a Chinese spy.
Jesus Christ.
But no, so
Yeah.
yes, the Chinese government does own a runway within Australia that the Australian government is
Can't.
very, very fucking mindful of.
Yeah, but we can't do anything about because
No,
it's
we
owned.
can't. It's the same reason why we
Mm.
can't do anything about Pine Gap, which is
Mhm.
the American surveillance base in the middle of that fuck nowhere.
That's another one.
So, did you know that that's
There's
how the only prime minister that has ever been fired was over Pine Gap?
Wow. Really?
Because the prime minister at the time wanted to close Pine Gap. I forget the names and all that. However, there is CIA what's the word I'm looking for? Transcripts that had like emails or what have you, that of the CIA talking to each other saying, okay, we need Pine Gap open. It's our biggest and most expensive surveillance base in the fucking world because it's the only one in the Southern Hemisphere for the
Good point.
Americans. So they wanted to protect it at all costs. Now the Governor General, the royal delegate that presides in Australia, was very well allied with America at the time. So the CIA got him to fire that Prime Minister. And that is how we have only ever had one Prime Minister be fired in Australian history.
What an accomplishment.
No,
It's like
hang
that
on.
one
And
he
the
committed
only
fraud
person
in
who
space.
can do it is the Governor General.
Yeah, but hang on. Didn't we also have a prime minister where England stepped in and went, no, you're not doing this, and they got rid of him,
No.
moved him on?
So that might be the same thing. That
It
we're
might
talking
be,
about.
but then that means that
Because-
England was involved too,
MI6
because
got
the
involved,
monarchy.
James
It
Bond
doesn't
came out.
necessarily mean
Uh,
that, because the Governor General
It's-
has the authority of
The Queen.
of
or
the
the
Queen
King.
of the King or Queen.
Yeah.
They have the authority to do so. It doesn't mean they have to run that past the royal family.
I thought it was. I thought they had to run it past the monarchy.
No,
Or at least
give you
like a
the
delegate
authority
of the
to make
monarchy.
a deal on my behalf, you don't have to tell me the deal.
Mm,
I trust you enough to make that deal for me.
Oh wow! So it's like when
Side
the
note.
Caribbean, when they were owned, like all the governors, the islands, they were acting on behalf of the King Queen.
Yes, they were acting on behalf of the King or Queen. They might have to occasionally report back to
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
but they were never expressly
Yeah, they
working
didn't have to
on
go-
behalf of the King's interest. They were working on an interest that they thought would align with
Yeah.
the King's.
yeah, I know. Anyway, my side tangent was going to be, so it's basically like rogue traders, hey, when they've got the seal from the Imperial fucking guard or whatever.
Correct.
Yeah. So that makes sense, actually. That makes a lot more sense. But all right, fair enough. Hey, don't.
Right, we should shut down that base anyway.
Yeah.
Isn't there like, what is it? It's like 20,000 Americans stationed in Australia
You're
or
talking
something.
about Pine Gap? Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. Like,
Fuck,
there's quite a lot of.
20,000.
It is officially American soil in the heart of Australia.
Like, there's a lot of troops in Australia.
That's
But
fucked.
they train here with our,
Yeah.
like
but then there's
SAS
also
and our troops.
Like most American troops are always going to be up in Darwin.
Yeah.
Ooh,
um,
Baxter. What's your argument about the FA8 Steyr having a bullpup?
You know what?
Mm,
I'm not.
is
a
it
fan of
semi?
bullpups.
Oh yeah, but hang on. Does that make it from a semi-auto to a full auto? Actually, I want to hear your idea about this
I
stuff.
have no idea the word that you just said. I
Okay, then
heard
shut
of
up.
this.
Okay, no. Being a bullpup design does not have any effect on the fire rate of the firearm.
Yes, but it also has an effect on the ability to hold that trigger. You see what I mean?
Not necessarily.
Because with the bullpup, the mechanism, the ability
fire
of the fire.
mechanism is back in the
Yeah, it's
shoulder,
going
yes.
back. When it repeats and it hits back, if that trigger is fully squeezed still, it will refire once it hits back again. So it's using its own momentum to go back and forth and fire each time. I thought that was what the
No,
bullpup was.
I've
Hmm.
shot the F-88 or Steyr, and that is
No, I'm-
not the case.
No, I was thinking about.
That's not-
There was something else. Oh, there was something else.
gun
They were using something else. It was. I can't remember what it is now. Because it's like when you actually fire, right? Normally it lets out either a burst or it lets out a singular shot, right? There's no full auto, right?
Yeah, there is. Or are you specifically talking about the F-88?
I'm specifically talking about FA8.
Okay, so you're talking about the difference between the 3-round burst and semi-automatic.
Yes, right. Because then they made it so therefore there was something there where basically where if you hold the trigger down, it would bounce, like the repeat of the firearm would bounce back and then push back onto itself, and then it would fire the next round after that.
Okay.
It would continuously fire
You
without the
are
ability.
confusing
Why am I
bump
conf-
stocks.
That's it. Okay, cool.
You cannot put a bump stock on on a bullpup rifle.
What am I thinking of? It's not the AUG.
You're
Is
thinking
it-
of the M4.
No, was it? I'm thinking it's not FA8.
Yeah, it's
Is it
the-
the AUG?
The
Excellent.
AUG is the same base as the F-88.
Oh.
So what the Australian government did is they bought a
remember.
bunch of AUGs from Sweden,
Mm.
and as the Australian government does, because we like to call them passion figures because they fuck everything they touch, did whatever they did and made the F-88 or Steyr. And it is a
Yeah, good
notoriously not well liked rifle.
No, it's not.
It
That's
is
a good
not.
point.
So yes.
Oh no, yeah, I am getting
No, so
confused
bump
because the
stocks-
M4 actually. Yeah, there we go.
You are.
Yes, because you have to.
Because I
with
thought there was
bullpups,
talk
the s-
about. I thought there was talk about modifying the AUG to get that, and then there was a big dispute on whether if it was going to be a full auto or semi-auto.
We're
The way
like,
that bullpups are constructed, you cannot add any stock because the stock is
yeah,
where
the stock, yeah,
firing
it's
mechanism
made
is.
into it. Yeah,
Exactly.
the firing
The
pin's
stock
back
is
here. It's
part
not
of the
up
rifle.
here.
So
Yes.
you can get bump stocks, which are designed for the M4 variants.
There we go. Yeah, because
That you can detach and put new stocks, different foregrips, and all that sort of stuff on. Yes.
yeah, it's because it was supposed to increase the rate of fire, and that's
It
what they
does.
were arguing about. They're
It
like,
does.
well, if it increases the rate of fire, then therefore it becomes a full auto instead of a semi-auto.
Technically not though.
Because it's not.
Because the
Yeah, no,
mechanism of
that's.
full auto is not present.
Yeah,
What
I
you
know.
are
That's what I
doing-
mean. That was the argument that I was
what
thinking
you
about.
are doing is
There we go.
is manipulating the rifle in such a way
That
that
the
it speeds
recoil
up
becomes the firing
yeah, exactly.
mechanism.
The
Yeah,
recoil
thank you.
resets the trigger,
and
and then-
fires the next one
yeah,
as
so
soon as
with-
it coils
with bump
back.
stocks as well. You're also actually pulling forward on the rifle.
Mm.
So what you're doing is every time you recoil, you're actually pulling it forward,
That would make
and that's
sense,
how
yeah.
you're getting the rapid fire rate. Is because you're manipulating it in such a way that you're relying on how fast the trigger resets. So then you can fire as fast as the trigger resets, and that's it.
Okay, yeah. Now I see where I got
Yes.
mistaken. Okay, now quick question. Now, iron sights like hard scoped, you know, on the AUG or the rail. Which one would be better?
I've never used iron sights on the Steyr.
You know what you're talking. You know what I'm talking about. That bullshit bullshit.
Oh,
iron
you mean
sight.
the original scope?
Yeah, the original scope that's hardwired onto it, so you,
know
can't
what? I
fuck
didn't
with it.
mind it.
It's a black eye fucking indicator. That's all
Yes.
it is. You can literally the better position for that is you use the scope to bludgeon your enemy to death because it is fucked. Just fuck that off. Put a fucking rail on
I
it
think
and
was a
make it better.
1.6 magnification.
Yeah, it was not good.
No,
You need
look,
something better.
Yes,
you need something for close and
I'm not
long.
going to say
No
that
fixing.
the original F88 Steyer's
We're good.
scope was any sort of game changer. It was.
But why
the
did they have
cheapest
to
thing that
weld
the-
it on?
It was the
Just-
cheapest thing that the Australian government could put on.
Yeah, but then we had the Sten. Sten turned out a load of shit. Everyone kept on
Yes.
getting fucking foreheaded by the bullets straight in the middle of their head.
Yes.
Until they started like holding them like gangsters onto the side so it would go the other way.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you'll find. So the F88 has actually been out of commission for, I think, since 2018.
yeah.
They updated it to the F88E. of
Which has
Steyr,
the rail.
Which has its Picatinny rails,
Lovely.
ACOG scopes.
When do we ever go upgrade our fucking rifle? Because that is
We won't,
like
because Australia, for some God knows what reason,
stop
doesn't
finding.
want to look like America, so we don't want the M4 variants.
But America,
Even though our commandos use M4s.
yeah, but just use an M10. Just fuck it, bigger bullet.
M10?
Yeah, it's an M4 variant that fires a larger caliber round.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
No,
M110,
okay, so
yeah.
one thing for certain, Australia will never deviate from the NATO rounds.
Yeah,
We
NATO.
will always
Hang on,
be a 5.56 country.
but hang on, NATO rounds are free.
And that's why
Because
we will
yeah, I
never
know.
deviate from them.
Did you know the fucking what was it? It was fuck, what is it? It's not the Uzi. It's something else. It's another It's another rifle. It's an AK variant, right? Now Russia made an AK variant of it's based off an Egyptian fucking one.
Are you talking about the Galil?
Maybe. I don't know. But it was an AK variant. Yeah, it was an AK variant that Russia had. And then they said, then the NATO came in and said, we're going to supply NATO rounds for free. And then Russia was like, well, they don't comply with our rifle. And then they went, oh, well, suck shit. And then Russia was like, okay, fine. So they stole the Egyptian gun that had a variant of the NATO rounds. And then they just maneuvered
Okay.
it.
No.
No. Explain
I
to me
see
where I'm
where
getting it
you're
wrong.
going.
Yeah, explain
I
to me
see
where I'm
where
getting it
you're
wrong.
going. Okay, so
It's been a very long time
back
since I've had to
in
think
the,
about
I
this.
believe 70s. Don't quote me.
Yeah.
There was the Israelis loved the AK.
There we go.
Yep, Israelis loved the AKs.
You see, this is where I'm thinking I'm losing the link
Yep.
here.
However, Israel became a NATO nation and thus got 5.56.
Can't use 5.06 in a AK.
You can't use 5.56 in the 7.62 AK.
No, you can't.
So, they created the Galil.
Yeah.
Now, hang on.
Galil was like a smaller version, eh?
Yes,
It was more
yeah. So the
compact.
Galil is essentially an Israeli-made 5.56 AK.
Mm.
But get this right. So the inventor of the AK, do you know what his name was?
His last name was like Uzi something.
No,
and-
Kalashnikov.
Oh yeah, they
so
got pissed
the
off
inventor of
because
the
they
AK
couldn't.
was Kalashnikov.
Yeah, they couldn't.
So AKs are commonly called the Kalashnikov, whatever.
Mm.
Do you know what the name of the person who made the Galil was? Again, the Galil being an Israeli-made
Yeah.
AK in 5.56.
Mm.
Sorry, the Russians was Kalashnikov.
His was like very close or something.
Balashnikov.
Balashnikov, that's it. So they were like, yeah, we can't have this.
Yeah. So that's why they're like, okay, we're not naming it after him because that's just going to be too confusing. This is the Galil.
Yeah, fair point.
Yeah, no. But I
Do you see
fuck
what I
with
mean?
Galil in Black Ops. Call of Duty Black Ops.
Which one?
I don't
One.
play COD.
First one.
Oh, first one. Nice.
Yeah, they had the Galil. I love the Galil in Black Ops 1.
Fair point. No, you see, that's where I was just going for a loop there.
So that's probably the best introduction for me. I'm one of the gun nuts of the group.
Yeah, but he actually has.
I was going
guns.
to say, Brandon actually has got
Oh, what a
guns.
nightmare's been trying to get my gun license. Like, freaking hell.
Really?
Yeah, what's happened?
Oh, it's been so I went to so you got to go to a police station to apply for your gun license, right?
Yes.
They then have to check that you're not a psychopath. So I rocked up with my 100 points of ID, and they were like, "Yeah, all good. All right, just take payment." I paid for it. I didn't hear anything back, and then I contacted, sent a message to them. Didn't hear anything back, and then they finally reached out to me and sent me an email saying, "Oh, we don't have 100 points of ID." And I was like, "Oh, I thought I was there a bit quick. The guy mustn't have taken my scanned it."
Mm.
You know, I was out of state at the time, so I was like, "Can I go to a police department here in Queensland?" And they didn't get back to me, so I came back to SA and I said, "Look, this is what's happened. I've got this email. Can you scan it and forward it on to them?" And they said, "Oh, look, sorry, this has never happened before. Really, really apologetic." Oh, the guy there was fantastic. I scanned it. Didn't hear back from him. So I called him and I said, "Oh yeah, we've got your application." I was like, "Okay, so you're processing?" No, it's a bit complicated. So look, we'll contact you. I was like, "Okay."
Mm.
Okay, this is like the span of 3 months, 4 months now. And then I reached out to him again because I still hadn't heard back from him. And I said, "Look, what's going on here? I'm going to be leaving the state again. What's the update?" And then they said, "Oh, you've been put in the too hard basket. We're going to get to you. We're a bit delayed. But so in SA, right, to get your gun license, you as soon as you apply for your gun license from the application date, no matter how long it takes them to approve it, from that application date, you have 6 months to get your license, to sit the test." I applied for it back in, I don't know, February or something no, this was last year. This was ages ago. I applied for it, and this person on the phone said, "Look, because you've applied for it so long ago, you now have to apply for an extension, which then takes longer to review." So I said, "All right, well, how do I apply for it?" "Oh, you got to send an email." All right, I sent an email. I didn't hear back from that my application was approved, that my application to extend the time that I can apply for my actual license and sit the test was approved. So I called them back and they said, "Oh yeah, we've got it. Once again, you're in the too hard basket. We're a bit apparently they have issues with there's not enough employees there in the South Australian Police Department, which doesn't surprise me. We've got it all across our emergency services. So it's I'm still in the too hard basket." I contacted them. I'm probably due for another contact with them. I emailed them. Apparently email's better for them. I contacted them by email 2 weeks. No, it'll be a month ago now. I said, "Hey, what's the update?" They said, "It's still being waited to be processed." I said, "All right, look, that's great. I'm going to be leaving the state again. Can I just sit the test? And look, if I don't pass because I'm a psychopath for whatever reason, I just won't get it. I'll pay the money. That's fine. I'll sit the test and we'll just see how it goes." "No, you can't do that. You just got to wait." What do you mean? How hard is it to say, "Look, I got to," between this time, because I'm volunteering on this in another service, I had to do a police check. I passed that police check in the time that it's taken to do this. If I passed how can I not get my gun license? What is this crap? So I'm still waiting. And what's going to happen is it's going to lapse. The time's going to lapse. I'm going to have to go to it again, spend the money, which is another, I don't know, 150 bucks or whatever the stupid amount it was, and then I don't know, have to do it all again from there.
So
It's been ridiculous. I know people who have applied and gotten approval in the time that I have been waiting to do this. It's
You know
just
what?
mental.
If I went for mine, I'll probably beat you.
You would?
Yeah.
I still haven't heard back.
Alright,
Still
shall we?
haven't heard back.
Are you
No,
gonna help?
shall we go get a gun?
Yeah, no, that'll be a great
Beat
idea.
Brandon.
We'll just go do it. Yeah.
I was
That
gonna
would,
wait for
that would
2
annoy
hours.
me
No,
so much.
Oh, okay, cool. What
Yeah.
are we up to?
An hour 43.
Oh, Al,
Oh,
we can do
wow.
another 20.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll head off.
Yeah, no. So the Australian government, for one, is notoriously terrified of gun owners.
why?
Notoriously.
But if you are actually like legitimately like smart about it, and you don't actually you're not just a psycho or you're not just an actual lunatic, then it should be no problem. It shouldn't be that hard. Point improvement, like
I mean, Brandon,
To stop
fucking-
myself
Brandon
from
is a
getting
lunatic.
On any
Yeah.
sort of red lists with the Australian government, I will leave it at that. Because my views on gun ownership within Australia are very
archaic.
not
No.
archaic. They're very not in line with what the government likes.
Do
I
you
don't
remember
mind
when
our
they?
gun laws at the moment, quite frankly, of what I can get and stuff like that?
Oh, with the firearms that we can have access
Acquire,
to,
yeah.
yeah, I don't mind. I think that we need to collectively as a country unclench our buttholes about firearm ownership within Australia.
Fair cop.
Oh, like, because all of you guys can hold firearms on your properties and stuff like here. Like Adam can have one as long as it's in a safe and everything that's rated.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't think we have
absolutely.
it bad here. Where are we falling? What are you saying?
Ooh, this is
For
interesting.
starters, Australians should have the right to be able to use firearms in home and self-defense.
Ooh, okay. You see, this is where I understand where you're coming from, but then I also understand where the other government side is coming from. So Australia doesn't like the idea that they can uprise. No uprise, please. No
We're
Boston.
not good at
no-
uprising. We're good at whinging.
Yeah, we're good at whinging. No Boston Tea
no,
parties here.
Australia's
So
has no history of revolution, of being
No.
anti-government.
Mm.
Sure, it's easy to say, no, Kelly, my fucking hero.
yeah,
but
but
it's so much
problem.
harder to actually enact upon that.
Hold
Which
on.
I understand, and I'm not saying that we need to. I'm not
Rise
saying
up.
at the moment that we need to uproot the government and burn down Parliament House. I'm not saying that whatsoever. However, with how crime has been so rampant recently, with gangs, bikies, I still remember my grandfather being brutally beaten within an inch of his life. He had no recourse of ability to protect himself from multiple men that broke into his home and beat him for the money that he won at a casino. I think, or it might have been the poker, something along those lines.
I've heard now. This might be because I heard this in Queensland, so I don't know how it differs. But they have massive and the same thing. I heard the same thing from a copper in NT. They've got massive issues with younger people, minors, going in to people's houses and stealing cars and taking out for joyrides. Massive issue up there. It's happening here in South Australia too.
Getting worse here too.
And I was told by a copper both in Queensland and both in what do you call it, in NT, that short of killing them, if they're on your property, do whatever to stop them. 100% do whatever. They said it makes their life easier. You can do whatever once they're on your. As soon as they leave the property, if you touch them, you're in the deepest shit.
Hold on. Hang on.
So-
I understand his point of view because they're on your property. It's your problem, right? And it's easier to sign off one piece of paper than it is to sign off 20.
So, while yes, coppers may say that, as a personal belief,
But
Australian law dictates you can only harm someone in self-defense, and it has to be reasonable and in
Within
proportion
cause.
to the force that they are enacting upon you. You cannot attack someone to defend your property. You have to let them go. If they are attacking you, you can only attack them in proportion to what they're trying to do to you. If they're just trying to beat you, all you can do is try to beat back, and you have to run away. Even on your own property, you have to make that attempt of escape.
Oh, I've not heard that.
interesting.
Australian laws in self-defense
It's fucked.
is absolutely
Mm.
bullshit, and it is geared towards criminals. People have been complaining all over the country about how about our judicial system, how we are letting people back on the streets with nothing more than a slap on the wrist.
This is a lot with minors because that's what the coppers were saying. They're saying they can't imprison them or anything. That's all they can do. That's why they were saying, look, if you did short of killing them, you can't kill anyone. But they were saying, yeah, you can. If they're on your property, do what you want. Like, obviously, don't want.
See, and then that's also a difference between rural cops. Was that you'd say a rural area?
Oh, Townsville.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
okay,
rural.
That's
yeah.
rural.
That's rural.
It's
That's
the capital of northern Queensland. That's what they like to call
Yeah,
themselves.
It is.
but that's still rural.
Still a roll town.
if you did that,
That was
wait,
fun.
wait. If you did that in the middle of fucking Adelaide, you'd be fucked. Like,
No,
oh yeah,
absolutely.
he's on my square of like my 100-meter
Mhm.
block or whatever. Like, I'm gonna fuck him up because he's
100-meter
trying to
block?
do
I
something.
think, I
Yeah.
think if you did,
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah, I
I
know,
don't
big
know this
size,
score,
eh?
but I think if you cause them severe long-term damage, you would be in deep trouble probably.
Mm,
Oh,
But
yeah.
I
that's
wouldn't
fair.
think if you just like broke their bones or whatever.
No, but then that's severe damage. They can claim compo on that because they can't
Exactly.
work.
They
it.
can
Like
sue you.
compensation.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
but
no,
think,
they
they
can
can claim
sue-
compensation
they
on
can.
They
you.
can get
This-
criminal lawyers in, but they can't like.
They can
I don't
sue you,
think they
Brent.
can-
It's
Mm.
generally happened in the past. Like
Yeah.
someone's defended themselves and they've gotten fined. Oh, they broke into that.
that's
So,
not
I,
good.
this-
That-
I
that
know.
can't
Hold
be
on,
right.
I'll tell you a story. I
Oh.
know old mate that like someone started a punch up with him. He pushed them away and tried to get away. The guy tripped over, fell over, snapped his neck, died. Then he went for manslaughter.
Yep.
Done. That is a legit situation because
that would be taken because you're taking
because
you're
he's
taking at
protecting
face value
himself.
and
He's pushed them away
witnesses.
and he
there's
started
video
walking
footage.
away. Then the old mate's tripped and then fallen back onto the curb, died, and now he's up for
But
manslaughter
that,
because.
that 100% should be questioned because it's obviously
Yeah,
it's
but it's
hearsay.
not.
You don't know for sure.
But the problem is not. It's just like they take it at fact you've killed someone, so therefore they've gone okay. You've killed someone, manslaughter, go. Even though it may have not been intentional, it's not self defense because you went to
Involuntary manslaughter.
involuntary manslaughter. There you go. Because you're not defending yourself because you're trying to actively flee. But then the problem is he's died after you've tried to
Yeah,
flee.
but are
Then
you,
it's
are you
yeah.
saying he's been sentenced for it? Or
Yeah,
is-
no, I'm talking about this is a legit
is
story.
it, or
Someone,
is it
Was
he
he
just went
charged?
to court?
No,
That's
no.
what that's what I
Was
want
he
to know.
found guilty?
yes, he was found guilty and
There you
went
go.
10 years in prison. Like,
Oh, so he was sentenced.
yeah, he was sentenced for it for a full period, and I think he got out on bail or whatever. But like, not bail, good behavior. But no, it's fucked. Like, you cannot. I understand your point of view. You can't protect yourself. You have to run. But I also understand your point of view because you want to say, why can't we? There should be
Yes,
no
you-
problem
I don't-
between us
I-
protecting
I've
each
never
other.
heard it that way though. I'll have to look into it.
Unfortunately,
I'll have to
Yeah.
that
look
is
into it.
the bones.
I've
of the
heard that
law.
most companies insist that because they won't because if you're harmed whilst under working hours, like the company's just in deep shit. So
Yeah.
the company will say if someone's going to rob you, let them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and I respect and understand that. Quite frankly, I think security guards should be able to
Well, you
have a
have to
bit
get
more power to
licensed.
say,
I think they would have to
Put
be
it back.
monitored more though.
what's that?
They'd have to be monitored more though.
Well,
Oh,
and,
no,
and listed
absolutely.
and like
There
trained
should be,
properly and stuff.
if we do allow security guards to actually start defending people and not be
Yeah, the cool
statutory
coppers, yeah.
standing there and watching it happen and being a deterrent that deters nothing. If they're
Mm.
actually going to go hands on, fuck yeah, give them that little bit of extra monitoring by giving them that little bit of extra freedom to do that.
Yeah,
well,
I
even
thought it's fair.
even if
So
you
what
are a
I'm-
security guard, you still have to get licensed to be a security guard,
Yep.
depending on what level you want to be.
Yep.
If you want to be a bouncer that can get hands on, you have to go for like a class C or something. If you
No,
want
no. There's no different classes when it comes to security.
well, when I looked into it, I was looking at two different types of security roles. One was a protection security, so at nightclubs and whatnot. The other one was just a mall security. Mall security said you just need an entry level, which was like a
Yes.
first class,
Yep.
right? Which is basic security, and that's that. Ideally, they're like run away, let them rob you. Next level was like if there is an altercation, you can get involved and separate the altercation or import or contact the correct authorities.
Are we allowed
That's-
citizen arrests here in Australia?
No, we're not.
Yes, we
Ooh, I
are.
thought we weren't.
Australians do have the right for
Mhm.
citizens arrest. However, it is a very murky subject
Mm.
because we cannot restrain them while undertaking the citizens arrest.
Yeah, but
Because
as
that's false
simple as just shutting the door on someone and barricading them, that's restraint. Or as simple as like putting them down on the
Hell yeah,
ground.
that's fucking restraint. You're locking them in a room.
No, but that's my point. If it's a citizen's arrest, you're trying to stop someone. What you go do? Just follow them and be like, sir, stop. I'm arresting you. They ain't gonna do shit.
Well, no.
They're more likely to turn around and sock you one and then run off. Like,
Because it also depends on what they're doing. So if someone swings on me, I subdue them to the ground, and I hold them going, I'm making citizens arrest for assault. Call the police, and maintaining like them on the ground while I'm calling the police. That can be looked a bit more favorably upon because they've actively done something to you. But if
But-
some little shit has just like swiped something off a shelf and you come in like fucking the wannabe hero, I'm placing you under arrest.
no, you can't do that. I
You
understand
can't
that.
do that.
No, you can't do that. I understand that, but I'm saying it can get murky even to the point where when someone swings at you without them making physical contact and actually hitting you, then therefore it goes from attempted to assault to assault.
No. So that's the difference
Assault and
between
battery.
assault and assault and battery.
Yeah, sorry, it goes assault
is-
and then assault and
Assault can
battery.
be verbal.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I
don't
can
get me started
verbally
on that.
assault you and get done with it. I can
Mm.
swing on you and it can be
Okay.
assault.
Here-
But
here-
it's when I make contact and it's assault, battery, and grievous bodily harm.
What's
Here's
the
a
same with
concept.
discrimination? It can be verbal.
Here's a concept. If you are assaulting me verbally and I get turned on, aroused by that, does that make it invalid?
Wow.
No. Here's a question. Here's a question. If the court case goes, okay, so you verbally assaulted sir, and he got aroused by that, and then you
Hang
feel
on, does that mean
you,
that you've sexually assaulted me?
yeah,
by
no, that's
someone
it.
else?
That's it. You've sexually assaulted him. So what are we doing here? Does that
You know
just
what?
null and void each
I
other?
think we need to go on Judge Judy and sort this out.
I think there's just a null and void there, just straight up. It's not gonna work. Like,
I'm gonna go on Dr. Phil after this.
But so yes, going back to sort of our firearms law sort
Yeah,
of thing.
that's
yeah.
My personal view is that if you have entered my property with the intent of taking something that I've worked hard for,
Mm.
you have placed
Yourself
my
in danger.
possessions above your life.
Yeah.
You have looked at my house and said my life is worth going in there.
I don't think you could.
So-
I don't think you could say life though, because you're not with
You're
with
not-
a gun. You're not aiming to kill. You're aiming to not
Maim.
disarm. You're aiming to prohibit them. You don't want to say life because that's when I think it gets worse.
That
No,
because
no,
it
but
becomes
that's
a
what
threat
I-
on
so
your
that's
life.
just- This
Yeah.
is my personal belief.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Is that someone has looked at my house and said my life is worth what is in there, because you never truly know what is behind any given door.
That's a good point. It
You
could
never
be-
truly know. So they have looked at the reward. They have assessed the risks and said the risk is worth it. The risk being to my life. They have made that call.
Okay, that makes a very valid point. Shall we continue this on to another podcast? Because we'll wrap up now and make some more tea.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll just finish that. Thank you for listening, and we'll speak to you guys in a minute.
That was a less chaotic ending.
Yeah, a little bit.